Tony, nice for you to join us.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. The teacher's late for the class. That's not a good look.
I was expecting John to come in and go, gentlemen, sorry, I am Jonathan Kraft. I will be playing the part of Tony Finthor tonight.
Tony, you see Gilroy fly in. You see something get launched out and an explosion as the ground hits. What would you like to do?
Tony would hurry as fast as possible to the.
And you are flying, right?
Mm-hmm. So I only can move 60 feet.
Okay, so you begin charting a course. Rithik, how about yourself? Same question. You see Gilroy fly in, something get launched out.
What's Fane doing?
He has not
What
altered his
happens?
course. He continues to fly towards Tantalin.
Oh, so he wasn't coming towards Eddie with the rest of us?
Nope. It's like a similar direction. Eddie's just kind of more northwest. He's kind of going north. He just hasn't changed his latitude to go.
I thought he wanted to see Eddie.
Yeah, I thought the whole point was
Last.
change
He took off 'cause he
Maybe I got that mixed up.
He wanted to go see Eddie.
Never mind then. We'll say Fane's going towards him. Why not? I probably messed that up. That's fine.
Yeah, I was
Then I will
confused,
just kind of follow alongside Fane.
Okay. So, Eddie, the impact you are protected from. You see flames just from the electricity that's coursing off the two of you. You're somehow unharmed. You see the light that Gilroy had blanketed you within. You know he has taken the damage. You see a broken dwarf, armor besmirched by electricity and snow. You see every bone possibly broken before you hear a cough.
I'm gonna roll an attack. I'm joking.
I raise up a hand and like three of my fingers and like bend backwards.
For the fact that my role play is gonna be a little difficult right now because I'm feeding the baby.
Yeah.
I will say that Eddie is in a bit of a state of shock, but he is before he even opened up his eyes, he's already working on making tourniquets and making stints and like trying to get him fixed.
You give me a medicine check when you have a chance. Yep.
Yes.
Gilroy, while Eddie's, you see him beginning to assemble tourniquets and splints to what kind of degree we're looking at here?
Let's see. Character. I'd say he'd have AV come over as well, and he's kind of like having him help do some things. I rolled an 18. And then he'll he's using scraps of cloth off of his, because he had a coat that he had, and then he's I'll even say he's reaching into his bag of holding and just grabbing random bits and bobs that he can use as stints and different things to fasten them together.
I think Gilroy kind of at a certain point when you kind of reach into the bag, you kind of stops him with your hand. It's okay, it's all right. Just one moment, and you see kind of this platinum glow from his other hand. I'm just gonna give myself.
I'm gonna stop him for a second, and I'm not gonna let him use it just yet. I'm gonna tell him, let me at least try to help a little bit, just for flavor, and he's just gonna tell you to calm down. and try to do field medicine on you, essentially.
Gilroy will accept this.
As you see Eddie beginning to snap on the splints and wrap the wounds and broken limbs in tourniquets, it's an incredibly nice gesture. You're probably internally you're like, I could just snap these back in place to alleviate the pain a bit quicker, but
I'll say for flavor. Again, I would again pulling out of his bag, he'd probably have some type of bits and bobbles that are more robotic stints. So for flavor, Gilroy now has robotic stints on his arms.
Oh, cool.
yeah. As Gilroy, your hand goes behind.
Half bionic. Just like, oh, it's in the right place now. Just heal some of the bones, maybe. And you see like a dull glow behind his back that he's trying to hide as he like gives himself lay on hands for 20 HP. And then it's just like, thank you. Listen, we can all. Kind of looks at his hand, and we can all add something to each other. And I'm glad you're with us. Certainly, someone of your knowledge of mechanics and the robotics you called it. It's quite something, quite amazing, almost a magic all in itself. And I'm sure the others are probably headed our way shortly, but
you hear the sound of like a
kinda
jet as you
dust
see
ourselves
Sunshine. You see Sunshine barreling towards you with Virgil.
my lord.
I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna say, you see a dwarf. I don't know how to get off a horse. I just plop off, belly first, into the snow.
The
And
horse
then
sits down.
Oh, could have done that before.
Sorry, you kind of jump straight off. But
My bad. And then I'll just give him 3 slaps on the ass, like, fine, thank you.
thank you.
And I'll just start hobbling over. I grab Hilra's hand, and instantly I'm just gonna cast at 6th level heal.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You get 70 hit points back. Be like, Gilroy, are you okay? How many fingers?
I'm okay. Two.
Okay,
Unless
you're
you're
fine.
holding some behind your back.
No, you're fine. You're good. Okay. Don't
No,
do that
it's-
stuff. I know
Oh,
we have a
sorry.
tendency with heights, but don't do that.
This was one of my kind of more dramatic teaching lessons, if you will. You know, just kind of a big ol' sign of trust. Sometimes you just need it.
Okay, but don't do it again.
Right,
That was
sorry.
dangerous.
Next time I'll yell, it's okay!
Alright, well, at least everyone else is coming this way, and seems like Eddie's fine, so, okay, you're looking good as
Look at
well.
this! Look what he did! Isn't this incredible? I'm like, half
Beer's like
machine,
water.
so
Keep going.
strong. It's like my armor has been put inside me. I want claws. I don't know why. Three
I'm
of them.
pulling up at this point.
I would say so. I'm pretty much like, okay, we gotta get back on Pegasus and join the party.
Right, sorry. Let's
Yeah.
Or
focus up
Sunshine, sorry.
and get together with everyone else. I think we
I
all
guess
probably
I'll-
end up
Yeah.
meeting.
Exactly. I'll pull up, be like, hey, what happened, Gilroy? I saw you get
No
fallen down.
problem.
Where's Eddie?
He's right here. He's okay.
He's right there,
I'm right next to him.
totally fine. Eddie, are you okay?
No, I got this big white dragon trying to attack me.
Yes. Thanks to Gilroy,
You
I
just
am.
see-
Man,
You
what a
you
great
just see
guy.
Eddie running across like,
Fair
"Huh?"
enough. There's a reason we got Gilroy here. All right. Well,
Exploded on me.
Gilroy saved my life and taught me a great lesson about myself and you all, and how much trust we all need to instill within each other to have such a strong bond to work together. That's what
Especially
it's
you,
like.
Virgil.
Especially you, Virgil, and I forgive. Whoa! I'm me again!
So, assuming you guys took it that Kansu's landed here or no?
yep.
Yeah.
We've all kind of probably convened.
We're only
now.
missing the 3 that are behind, which is
Yeah.
Thane, Rithik, and Tony.
Gilroy, on the horizon, you see this massive, far bigger than any dragon you've seen, emaciated. Well, I mean, it's Vane. Eddie, however, you see this emaciated, white scale, but very few remain. Wingspan impossibly large, with Rithik and Tony following behind as well. There's a certain malignance about this dragon that is not present on Locke. As the dragon charts a course as it begins to land, it's almost like the snow begins milling itself around, almost creating this draconic sigil, almost like a landing pad as the dragon causes the snow that is not part of the sigil to just splay out, just revealing the sheet of ice about 100 yards each way as it lands. It has a surprising amount of weight, considering it doesn't have much muscle mass upon it anymore, besides save for a couple sinews and tendons that glue this macabre specimen together. Tony, you are significantly less fast, but catch up with the group nonetheless.
I feel like he gingerly sits next to this magnificent dragon. God damn, dude, this baby's gonna be so whiny right now. I guess after healing or trying to heal Gilroy up a little bit, he would just stand up and kind of meet the rest of the group and get ready to deal with whatever the fuck this thing is, because it's the first time he's seen it.
Yeah, as it's coming over, I think, like, seeing it on the horizon, Gilroy turns Virgil's head towards it and says, "Is that going to be a problem for us?"
No, I don't know, actually. I mean, we have a tentative alliance. And then I'll just look at Eddie.
Oh.
Eddie, we're vassals to Fane. Kansu is a jester, and I don't know what position we have, but just, we're in an alliance. Don't antagonize Fane. We're going to the city with it, and then we'll deal with the repercussions once we get there.
Why don't you go ahead and make me a stealth check?
Me?
No, Virgil. Just to see if just to see.
Oh, shit.
He really wants us to fight
I'll
Fane.
never be a vessel of Thane. He can't put shit in me.
15?
The whipping winds and just the residual, just momentary elements of both the dragon landing and the couple last fragments of rock falling from the initial avalanche. You think you have not been heard, as Tony follows suit behind Fane as well. The dragon's head turns, but it does not shift back into its more human-like appearance. It has enough of an area around it. It maintains its Dracolich form and saunters almost, again, like a cat. It kind of comes around in like a semicircle. Its head kind of curls, taking the sight in, looking at Eddie, looking at Gilroy. You guys can make an insight check.
Fuck. What does he want?
I have advantage. What an idiot.
He wants blood.
Stupid fool.
Wait, do I still, Justin?
Is that the hunter's insight?
That was the advantage that you gave me while we were in the other layer,
Mhm.
I think. Yeah. Is it gone?
Nah, they have a luck boon. You can have that.
I got a
Yeah.
no.
Sorry, I'm
plus
like
2 to
jumping
the
in between the
roll,
baby
like-
screaming and listening to you guys. Am I rolling something?
Insight.
Insight, give you a chance.
Okay.
I rolled
I,
2
uh,
8s.
I got a
Keep it
nat
cool.
1.
Fuck.
Yep. We're not gonna know what he wants or what he's
Eddie's
thinking,
gonna
baby.
know
What about
everything,
me?
thank
Am I there?
goodness.
Can I do an insight
Yeah,
check?
it's everybody if you want.
I rolled a 24.
Oh, I can also roll insight.
Yep, yep.
We gotta know what he's thinking, boys.
I was in that one. It was a 7, but 15. Oh my god! It's like no way.
I also,
I also
rolled
got
a
a nat
15.
1, so I feel it.
So,
Uh-oh.
those of you who got above an 18, this is a predator's look. And predators, at times, things that are more akin to prey when they're in a tough situation, can feign weakness if need be. However, it doesn't seem like he's about to pounce in this very moment. He is definitely gauging everybody's strengths and weaknesses to the best of his ability right now. As the dragon finishes its half semicircle before it begins approaching. Rithik, you've landed with Fane. Are you approaching with him? Are you approaching in a different way? Are you staying there? What are you doing?
I'll approach and just kind of watch Fane as he does his little thing. Make sure he's not doing anything stupid.
How about you, Tony?
Bad boy.
I don't know. He's just kind of sitting back and watching. Trying to keep a low profile.
Quick question, Virgil. The
Mhm.
Monarchy of Blood, is that out?
Nope, it's in my backpack. I am not taking that out. That is not on the eyesight. That's instant death.
If he notices, Tony doesn't know anything about that.
Uh-huh,
It was all
yeah,
Virgil.
Tony doesn't know. Uh-huh.
It's all Virgil.
That is not coming out until we leave this place and
Yo, can I
we
get
leave
that
him
gauntlet
behind.
back?
As the dragon approaches. A mighty fall. How are you still alive, I wonder?
My lord, as a vessel of yours, I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve as well. I am quite strong, but not as strong as you.
You are correct. But it's a parlor trick that I would wish to acquiesce. Teach me.
Okay. So it's a spell, and he takes out like a little. He's got like a tiny little, like, you know those like tiny little New Testaments, like that,
Absolutely.
but for paladin, and he flips it, and he's like,
Paladin 101.
It's the spell is it's a death ward. If you happen to die, you don't you come back just a little okay. And then I had some help from my allies.
The smoky blue that is within that gas in his eyes, where his eyes would be, it's almost like he's pondering. And you hear as the rib cage ever opens ever so slightly, and
Elroy versus Gaze.
I heard Galroy versus Gaze. I'm like,
He's against
What?
going against.
Bane,
I was like, I'm not
you
sure.
like men. Gotcha.
Sorry, I heard it after, but I was gonna laugh if I
No.
didn't say that. So
Yes, Gilroy averts his gaze.
averts his gaze. Yes, as the rib cage opens, it's almost like the rib cages themselves are like kind of like fingers that just open. You see this ba-doom, ba-doom, heart just on the inside of the rib cage. Cast
I'll
it.
get that. I'll get that fucking thing. I'm gonna get it.
Cast it.
Cast
It wants
Oh,
Death
no.
Ward.
I don't have any more slots,
It wants Death Ward.
which is a fair thing, but I used one to get sunshine and the other to fall from the sky.
I'll grab Gelor and be like, Thane, if you don't mind.
Did I ask you to speak?
My lord, I am unable to cast such a spell again for a time, at an 8-hour time. I apologize, but Virgil might have something to assist us. Virgil, yes.
The head shifts down. Now you may speak.
I was just gonna say I can help with that predicament, sir.
Excellent. You may approach.
I'll take off my backpack and pass it to Geralt. Can you hold this for a second? It's kind of heavy.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Thank you. Don't open it, because I don't want stuff to fall out.
Oh my goodness.
I'll start
These are
wobbling.
expired. These condoms are expired, Virgil. You need to get rid of them.
I'm celibate. I'm holding those for Tony.
Tony!
I'll start wobbling
Get
over
rid of these.
there.
Cuts them back in.
Virgil, crunch, crunch, crunch. Your feet kind of, the snow has been pushed away, but your armored boots kind of pierce elements of the ice as you walk. It's a slow walk, but it's just to you. For everybody else, it looks like you're walking normally, but your heart palpitates in your chest. You approach this massive dragon, easily 3 to 4 times bigger than Homura at her greatest size. The ribcage opens like a Venus flytrap, just waiting. Do you approach?
I'm so scared. I'll
Weak
approach.
spot, bro. Now let's
I'll
check it
As
out.
you approach,
God damn it, this fucker's gonna kill me.
you all see Virgil kind of approach where the heart is dangling down. The ribcage snaps up, catching him, keeping him right in the chest. An
This isn't comfortable.
incentive.
This is not comfortable.
Honor our agreement.
Virgil getting caught out again, just by himself again.
Oh, this is
Oh,
awkward.
The
boy. Oh,
dragon's
shit.
head turns almost towards all of you, then last to Virgil. Did you not think I did not know such a rudimentary spell?
I didn't say anything.
I don't know what dragons know. My lord, if I may ask a question.
Of course, you may ask.
Are you able to sense other dragons of your kind? There is one that I care deeply for named Hank. I fear his state.
The massive skull looms low. The height, about 4 times your height as a dwarf. You hear this as air goes in and out of the empty nasal sockets. For a time you had the scent, but I no longer smell it upon you.
An icy tear falls down Hank's cheek. My cheek, Gilroy's cheek. Fuck. Damn it. And hang on. An icy tear falls down Gilroy's cheek.
As this sad realization. I mean, 2 things that happen. Virgil, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
How do I get into these
And
situations?
Khonsu, sorry? He
Is
would
within
be,
10
yeah.
feet of me?
Barely, but yes. Khonsu and
+5,
Virgil
okay.
and Rithik. You guys see Virgil trapped in the ribcage. It's kind of that moment to react. Now that Gilroy has Fane's attention, you would initially gauge that Virgil is not in immediate danger, but he is trapped.
Alright, I rolled a 3, but I get a +12 plus the 5, so that's a 20. Does that save or no? I need to know because I'll use my boon.
That'll save. Yeah,
Okay. Whew.
we'll get to that as a second.
I rolled a 3, man. If it wasn't for your +5, yeah.
The other 3, and then we'll get to Eddie in just a sec. What are you guys doing?
I will say I'll just be like my hand out of the ribcage, just going like, I'm like just a thumbs up, like I'm fine. We just need to get, and then I'm just gonna whisper, just hold my bag, Elroy. Don't let anything out of it, please.
It's the Firefly. Guys, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Nod.
Uh,
Close it very solemnly.
is it a fair assumption to think that this dragon is undead? Is that a fair assumption?
Yeah, I mean, that's that.
I mean, I don't know if there's like a different characterization of like Lich
Draco Lich.
versus Thing versus.
Drake, he would be classified as undead if he.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a different umbrella term because I had a plan, but
Fine, guys.
want
We
to
just have to
confirm
get
it.
cancel line. Cancel.
before I waste it, and everyone's like, "Bro, it's fucking undead. How'd you not know?"
Bro,
I
how did you not know, bro? So obvious.
I thought you were gonna use that spell too, and I was gonna be ready to tell you, like, bro, how did you not figure that, bro?
Tony, what are you doing?
Watching Fane and just kind of resting his hands on the Claw Paladine and Reverie. Just in case something goes wrong. He's just kind of like positioned behind Fane. Just kind of.
Rithik, how about you? You were waiting for something, so I will say you would have the first reaction if you wanted to do something here.
Dude, Justin just wants us to fucking kill this dragon. He's like,
that's what you
go
want.
for it.
That's
Go
what you want.
for it.
Wait, maybe he wants us to fuck it.
We got sunshine, baby.
He's saying opportunity. That can mean a few things. Wait,
Yes.
Virgil, you're inside it. This is a vor thing. Hang on.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, hey, if Shindig starts, boys, I'm inside it, okay?
Rithik.
There's no
but,
digestive system in here.
You already said we got the expired condoms, bro. Come on.
Oh, true. I don't have my
Makes
bag
sense.
with me.
Come on.
Rithik, what do we
Can't
got?
do without them.
I'd kind of walk up a little closer to Fane from where I was watching and just. Now, I understand wanting to have some sort of reassurance that will hold up our end. But unfortunately, without that one, we're gonna have a harder time doing anything. How about you let him free for now, and then if we do screw up, you can have him then?
Make me a persuasion check.
Strange.
Did I want to?
I agree because listen, it takes a team, and that's why we're recruiting you, and he is an important part of our team. As an honest paladin, I can say we don't intend to go against our deal to give advantage to. Fuck.
It's like, fine, but I'm the team leader.
Fine,
I'm
but
the
you have
guy.
to call me. You have to call me Red Leader 1.
Red Leader 1.
That give me advantage, Justin?
Oh, absolutely. It was a good speech. Great speech.
Sometimes Nick isn't on point, okay, and that shouldn't be punished.
You'll get there. It shouldn't be punished.
It's a 30.
Oh.
Rolled at 19.
Alright. Sick. Give me sick.
He's like, I gotta oppose this.
Nick,
I
what
can't
did-
let this man
How
go.
did
rolls
Rithik? How did Rithik describe Fane to us again? Like, what were the words that you used to tell it? Because you knew Fane before.
Oh, I knew of Fane before. What did I use? I think it was douche, but I can't remember specifically.
I just remember you saying a powerful ruler of the north, blah blah, white dragon.
It was
remember,
he was
he
very,
never said he was a
very
Draco
powerful
Lich.
at the time because when he was originally defeated, it took like a full party of near godlike beings to defeat him.
Including Bahamut.
Well, no, including
She wasn't Bahamut yet.
She
Tara
wasn't
before
Bahamut
she
in the
became
time.
a god.
She was good enough to become Bahamut.
No, she was depressed.
Two things can be true at once, you dick.
True. That is true.
She can be a depressed god.
Sure.
The dragon looks to you. Virgil, you fall out. However, as he's falling out, with a 20, I believe, on the wisdom save, or is it 18?
It was 20.
20. I mean, you saved. I told you saved.
Uh-huh.
As you are tucked in within that rib cage, as you're pressed into the heart-like organ of Fane, you see armor knights sieging a castle. You see that a door kicked in. You see a pair of nobles, a king and a queen, before thunk, thunk, these knights plunge their blades. And out of the corner of one of the knight's eyes, you see a small closet door open, and a small, pale child watches as you fall and plunge to the ground. You're back with them.
Was that Vane's memory? Or I'm not. God damn, maybe I should have failed. I'll get back up.
Probably not. Probably don't want to feel that.
I don't know what that is, but I'm intrigued now.
Yeah, I should have failed 80 damage later. Well,
I get back up. Okay. I start
Okay.
wobbling back to Gelroy to go get my bag.
I'll kind of bow my head at Fane and say, much appreciated.
He just kind of looks at you again without having pupils or irises to kind of gauge. It's almost like looking into a void. But you feel like there's almost not respect, but maybe the formation of something like that, but not You guys just met. You don't have enough dating sim points for that yet, so.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
As Fane, or as Virgil falls to the ground, Kansu, you see, as he was falling, you saw almost like this misty white blue fall with him, and then as he lands into the ice, you see it wash over him. You see Virgil's eyes as he opens them. They have this like bright blue icy pitch, similar to how Fane's looked, and then you see them kind of recalibrate into Virgil's normal eye color. Is what you see. Virgil kind of scamper away from Fane. Make an insight check for me, Virgil.
God, please don't be in that one, dude. This is my best thing. 30.
30. That's very high.
Yeah.
With a 30, I'll say there's two sources potentially where that vision came from. One, from himself, Fane, or it's an offshoot memory coming from an item recently acquired. Or it could be both. You don't know for sure.
It's the Rancer trident. I knew it.
Okay. I'll keep that to myself. And then, like I said, I'll get my backpack and I'll just look at Fane. I'll just like look, but not in a menacing way, more of a intrigued way now.
As you look at him, his gaze moves to Eddie. Kevin, is now a good time or is later better?
I'm gonna try my best for the moment. Later would be better, but if you have,
let's do later. Let's do later.
Okay.
So you can be,
I'll say the main thing Eddie's doing throughout most of this is probably just eyeing up the situation, and then he will kind of in a almost like a like whenever a kid gets told off by their parent, they just kind of hang by them, and they're like sad. That's how he's standing next to Galroy right now. Like he's thankful, but he's also sad that had to happen. So he's just gonna be silent and observing and doing his normal thing.
You see that Fane contemplates Eddie for a moment. As it was correct, I looked through my notes. That is what the point of this was. But we'll wait till Kevin's in a better. So Fane gauges that Eddie's not in a position to aptly speak in this moment. It seems the shock of the impact has impaired your friend. However, my patience is not infinite. This relic promised. In Tandalin, was it?
Yes.
Please, advisors to my court.
You'll definitely find it there.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Please, indulge me with your sieging plans.
Lord Commander. If anyone knows tactics, that would be.
I always said Lord Commander, and no one's gonna speak up now.
Between gritted teeth, Galroy goes, "We're sieging a tower."
Wow, this is like a knight thing. You're the leader of the Knights of Slomnia. You got this.
Right, the first thing we need to do is scout. We gotta know what we're dealing with first.
How astute of you.
That's legit. That's a legitimate thing.
He's our master tactician,
Okay.
Lord Fane.
You got to know what you're dealing with. Otherwise, you know the great Sanzu, a monk of
How hard did you hit your head?
I'm okay.
This is who you would imbibe your trust into.
With my life, your lord.
What would Kansu know, if anything? Like, are there any studies of like the layers of hell, like this floor of hell? Would I know anything of Tantalus?
Tantalin,
Tantalin?
you can make either a religion or a history check. It's gonna be quite a high roll required, I will say.
I
Those are my
assist
best
him
mods.
by putting in
just-
like stuff that I would know, answering questions he might have.
Sure. Yeah, you can give him an advantage here.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it. Because my knowledge on these things is a little
I'll say history is better
higher than your
religion.
average.
Okay. And yeah, 9 and a 10, which averages up to a 20 and a 21. So 21.
21. Tantalin, eh? Okay. 2 seconds. Where are we at here? Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so 21 is still very good. Even at the stage of the game, 21 still a very good roll. With Rithik's assistance, you feel like the knowledge that has been bequeathed onto Ansalon's scholars over the ages. This is with Rithik's guidance and like the descriptions, is that many of these castles and keeps were originally built off the schematics or the remembrance of places from other areas, as you've come to learn that there are more than one world out there. So as Rithik begins kind of describing, certain elements of Tantalin kind of come to mind of what you guys might be able to expect. The castle is likely made of black ice and dark iron, and that there was being in hell, that there's going to be some kind of infernal magic that's going to prevent a lot of physical and magical assaults. This is if it is as Stygia is supposed to be the 5th layer of hell, you're starting to get to the big leagues here. You would also realize that the temperature within the city is likely a bit warmer, as Tantalin, as Rithik points out with his own remembrance. It is populated by not just devils, but sinners who have made their way here and trade even with devils for either their souls or to bargain for other people's souls. So you can expect there to be a populace of some kind. And the last thing Rithik and you guys can kind of, and Kansu can figure out, is that when Levistus was ruling, there is a inner sanctum, but you're not sure if he would even be there at this point. It was a 21 with limited knowledge. That's what you guys get.
Can I ask Fane? Because he was the one who told us that there was a new like lord of Stygia right now. That Novices isn't really in charge at the moment. I asked him, do you know if Levistus is still here in any capacity? Or has he been completely ousted from his domain?
He is likely floating along the Styx, the river you see below.
A little iceberg.
He passes from time to time, however.
What do you mean he passes like he just floats by?
Indeed.
Oh, there he is now. Yay!
How convenient! Do you
So I guess-
relay the information to Fane first and foremost, or do you? Oh, sorry, you had a question. Go ahead.
So yeah, I was gonna say like, is there anything like on the outskirts? I guess there's the inner circle that you said was like the main fortress. It seemed like. And there's like an outer ring, which is like of like the city, I imagine. And then like,
From kind of what yours and Rithik's extrapolation on that would be, is that it's likely set up in a similar way as to what Malgoth would be set up like. There's a large outer wall and several smaller keeps within, with one grand one in there as well, where the former Grand Master of the Knights of Salamnia would have resided.
So we're
So you
not
can kind
just sieging a singular tower, we're sieging an entire city?
Tantalin is the capital of Stygia.
nice. Okay. Is there a port as well? It's where the river Styx and all that stuff.
A port?
Is that a fair assumption, or no?
As far as you guys know, the Styx would travel by there. It continues northwards, so like you guys have seen this river that Fane speaks of. It's that one that careens towards the north.
Okay. And I guess last question is, at this point, obviously we've been ascending or descending hell. I guess on this floor we still don't know how to get out. Or do we like see anything, portal or something?
You've not seen a portal or anything. As we discussed last time, you're not really sure how you're getting out of this one.
So I mean, we don't have to siege the entire city per se. Like there are people there. It is a trade city in hell terms. So we could probably just go in. I mean, some of us easier than others, and I'd kind of gesture towards Fane and Locke at the moment. But we don't have to siege the entire city.
Humanoid forms.
Right.
I mean, even the one humanoid form's kind of... Well, it's also hell. There could be other beings.
Are we... I guess the question is if we're going to get into the city as far as we can, right? And then get into the tower, or force our way into the tower, right? Or we just straight in there for the whole city, but I feel like that'll be a bigger commotion. I think you're right. I think it makes more sense to try and get all of us in there, or leave our couple dragon friends out here until we give a signal for them to fly in and siege the tower.
I think step one should be going to the city. Because we don't even know if we'll get there.
Let's get some intel.
We may get stopped before we even get anywhere near the city.
As
Not
they're
Not have to deal
strategizing,
with the siege at all.
I imagine Fane might be listening to what they're saying. I kind of want to look over to Virgil and kind of stealthily, I guess, just kind of be like, "We understood that."
What's a kiss on the forehead?
I don't know what that. I genuinely don't know what the fuck you're trying to tell me.
Telepathic link.
I'm a what?
Telepathic link.
Oh, you want me to do Rory's? Oh.
I feel like,
what
I feel
the
like
fuck
Gatsu's
does
doing this,
mean?
and then eventually just yelled.
I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? Okay, I got you.
Gutsy, why don't you make me a stealth check?
I was so
I have
goddamn-
advantage on stealth. Oh, well, the first one's a 19. And the second
Yeah,
one
no,
is
that'll
a
be-
6.
19, just base 19 will be good enough.
Awkward. I'll go over to Sunshine. And then as what's it called? Ritual. I'll start casting Rory's telepathic bond.
This
Go over to the
ritual.
horse and wait for 10 minutes while I cast this spell.
I don't know. While everyone's talking, I'm just gonna go cast this.
Is it always a ritual?
It just says I have it as a ritual. So it says one action, so it's just 10 minutes.
Oh,
Most of the ritual spells you can also, I think, cast as. Well, I shouldn't say
Well-
that. Some are just rituals, but you can cast them as a normal spell. It's just you can also cast them as a ritual to save the spell slot.
where are you seeing the ritual? Oh, sorry, there it is.
I have it right here, like
Okay.
on D&D. It just has.
Because
it on it.
ritual takes 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna.
I'm just gonna go to
I
Sunshine
know
and I'm
horse for
gonna
10
cast.
minutes. I thought it was just a quick cast, but
No.
It is. It is.
It is if I cast it instantly, but I don't want to
Yeah,
waste the
yeah,
spell
yeah.
slot.
Are you sure?
Are
Yep,
you
positive.
sure about that? You're gonna
I'm
hide behind
positive.
the dragon.
I'm positive because I'll add Fane into the mix. Like you don't have to speak to Fane. The spell just lets you communicate mentally to each other. There's no point in hiding this. This dragon's gonna know I'm doing something. I ain't gonna fucking be like, yeah, I'm just casting
You're
this.
doing in an action.
I will.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even know this.
I will give you the insight that he did not detect the initial stealth that Kansu was doing there.
Can okay, so I didn't realize part
Yeah.
of my lunar sorcerer spell slot actually has Rory's telepathic bond.
Excellent.
Oh,
So
Good.
Are you
I
gonna
guess-
cast it ritually?
yeah.
Retcon.
Instead of I guess signaling over to Virgil, I guess if I knew I had it, then I would just cast it. To
Yeah.
everyone.
We'll just
but
say
the
that
dragon.
that's how you cast it. That's the somatic part of that.
it was the Virgil. And I'm just like,
Okay.
what?
Okay, and I'll cast that. Hold on.
Hey, dude, that's a 5th level spell. I don't wanna
eight willing
waste-
creatures.
This level
Yeah, it's
spell.
8 willing creatures, so.
I'm fine with that.
You can include
gotta be able
sunshine
to-
in there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can
I'll include
Sunshine.
everybody but fucking the dragon,
Bane?
bro.
Lock? You want to
Because-
include lock?
Yeah, I'll include
No.
Lock. I
No,
trust
he's
Lock.
saying, you know, the
No,
dragon.
pick Fane and then not lock.
Fair enough.
Our new favorite dragon.
yeah.
It's bigger and better. So
Because
Bigger, for sure.
we have to be able to talk without this fucking dragon being like, "Excuse me, can I say you could talk?" Okay. So
Fact.
I think that's
I
just
gotta-
Virgil.
I gotta.
Wait, I didn't do anything. I was just gonna
I got
help, and then you got pissed at me.
telepathic bond to everyone. And yeah, I think I would just let everyone know telepathically that I created a link, that we're all able to talk
For 1 hour.
for 1 hour.
Any distance.
Yep.
Hey guys, I started this Teams chat. If we could just keep all business related and siege related topics in here and keep respect and
Pinned comments will be at the top.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough.
So you have everybody in the party except for Fane, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
including Sunshine.
well, Sunshine's got to be in there. He's a critical
The
member.
sexy horse.
Someone in the team chat has to put like weird kind of
He's just the emoji
pushing
guy.
pushing
Yeah, I was
the,
gonna say,
pushing
I
the
was gonna say.
line, like this innuendo shit.
So this
He
place
just
sucks,
pushes
eh?
those
I mean,
random-
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know what else sucks?
God damn.
Okay, so the link is established. However, the dragon will still need to be placated in terms of conversation. He will know if you
Sure,
guys
for sure.
stop talking. So
No, for sure.
every
I feel
once
like
in a while,
I'm still talking with Galroy, and I don't know who else was part of that conversation. I mean, I imagine Eddie would be part of the conversation, just going over like, Well, if we just get close to the city, see what the layout's like, with what kind of walls, what kind of guard, if there's just like open people coming in and out. We're just having like general talk about the city while listening to
Okay.
whatever's going on.
I will say, with the 21 you guys rolled as well, you figure maybe, based on kind of the trajectory where Fane's cave was, where you guys came out, you're probably a day or two away from Tantalin flying.
Flying.
Yeah.
So how long walking? Seeing how we can't all fly all the time.
Fane's fly speed is 80. So
Is that a day or 2 days at his speed or our speed?
if you guys, I based off of his speed of 80.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure our
if you
speed
guys
is
go
like
faster,
60.
Alrighty, so
then I mean it goes to the 2 day point because his is about a day and a half. So
Fane, how about you open that rib cage again, huh?
Fly speed 90 for Pegasus.
Oh, there you go.
Oh!
Face is faster. He can dash to 180.
All right,
Chance
Galroy
black.
and Stallion get there first.
So, just to kind of keep things moving along, we can kind of do some of the stuff above table as well. What is your guys' current goal? How do you guys want to do it? What speed do you guys want to do it? And then we'll make some rolls for just the travel initial things, and then we'll keep going. What do you guys want?
One of the reasons why I wanted to mind link was to let the party know, because I got the message, right, that there was someone in was it Tantalus? Tantalin? There you go. Someone in Tantalin wanted to see me about the claim to the last floor, blah blah blah, blah something like that. I kind of forgot his name. I don't know if
It was
You took that note?
we assume it was Levistus, but we don't
It
know.
was a French accent, though. That's all you
Yeah.
can remember.
We don't know. We thought it was Levistus, but now that we don't know that Levistus is in the freaking river, just every so often showing up in this plane, it could have been
Okay.
someone else.
So I'll tell everyone, I guess, like, I don't know if we want to look into that voice. I don't know the extent that we want to include Fane into these plans. But that's the only semblance of a lead that I have in anything of this town. So maybe that's the one person who contacted me might be the only, I guess, person to answer our questions on how to get out of here.
I mean, I would imagine whoever contacted you is probably one of 3 people. Levistus, Glacia, or...
Didn't sound like Glacia. I think I'd
she might,
use a voice mod.
disguise her voice to make you a little more trusting into getting to meet her.
Or
See,
Lord
like
of
you said, you
Lies.
know her voice, so... But it could have been one of the other...
Chess, baby. Does that 4D chess.
Could have been one of the other lords
Beelzebub
of
or
this plane.
Levistus.
Because they would all benefit from a new ruler in another level who would be, I'm sure, ingratiated to them in their minds. So Levistus, I'd say, is probably a safe bet, seeing how he's vying for power as he floats down his stupid little river.
This Levistus slander.
He was-
Unbelievable.
He was an idiot last campaign, he's an idiot this campaign. He's stuck in ice for a reason. I remember when Alden met him, it was the exact same thing.
Well, I don't know, but we got 2 ways based off what we talked about. We either go espionage mode and go into the town as a group, or we let the dragons wait outside, and then we wreak havoc from the inside out. We can wreak havoc from the outside in, but from what you guys learned, the city has a lot of protective stuff and magical and yada yada, so I don't think that's a good move. I think we
Well,
go from the inside out.
We're assuming it does. We really don't know because none of us have seen it up close recently.
What, Beelzebul, what's his name?
Beelzebub.
Beelzebul.
Beelzebul, there you go.
Beelzebub is a different demon in real
Oh.
life. Or in real life.
Beelzebub. Sorry.
Beetle balls.
I got too many names. now.
Beelzebul.
Beelzebul.
Here.
Because normally I call him Beelzebub. Yes, I would agree. But the D&D variant of him is Beelzebul, probably to
Alright,
avoid
I gotta fix that in my notes. 'cause I put
Call him
having
Bale
actual
for short.
demon names.
Yeah, let's just call him
Sorry,
Biel.
Satanic panic, baby.
Biel. I'll just call him Biel.
How can it be copyright?
It's not.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Copyright from the Bible.
Copyright like Jesus.
Yeah, you can't say that. It's copyright.
Jesus.
Is Beelzebub in the Bible?
Think?
I doubt
I don't
it.
know. I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know if he's Hebrew scriptures, Book of Kings. Okay. All right.
Those Hebrews way cooler than the Christians. Had way better characters in their story.
Yes, let's just get that on YouTube.
Beelzebul, is Seer in this plane as well?
He's
Yeah,
currently
right. That's
lording
Jane.
over this plane, thanks to Glacia.
Okay.
He's the guy that chained
that's-
up
And that was the one.
Thane.
So I guess I'll look over to Fane and say, you must have some business you want to take care of in this place. I couldn't ask for better advice than someone like yourself. What do you have? What are your goals in this city? How can we help? And then I'll just say, I guess I'll mention, I'll say, Beelzebul, was it?
Indeed, the Lord of Flies, the Lord of Lies. They are one and the same. Once I have acquired my treasure promised to me, I will seek the throne here, now that I am free.
I'll just mentally note. Tony said there's something in that city that is not there. I repeat, we need to. When we get there, he is going to freaking be pissed. As I'm literally just brushing Sunshine. I'm not even looking at the dragon. I just say that mentally and keep brushing Sunshine. I'm not part of this conversation.
So,
Then I guess we head for the city.
Something, John? Are you saying something, John? Can't hear you.
you've been
Yeah,
muted for
you
like forever, John. If you haven't been talking. Yeah, we're
all
just
thought
ignoring you.
just like- we're like,
I thought you were
huh.
just being quiet.
I thought you were just being like, I'm watching.
I thought it was just being ignored, but it's like
No,
Tony's
we
just used to
couldn't
that.
hear you.
Like I'm used to it.
You showed up half an hour late, so we're just gonna ignore you for half an hour.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fair.
yeah,
That's
that
fair.
sounds
That's
about
You
right.
play now.
All right.
Also,
Yeah,
hand
Tony's
over
just
Reverie.
Tony's just gonna say like, hand over Reverie.
Wait, remember, you have to make
I'll
sure
hand it
if
over
it's
in Fane's
telepathic
heart.
or verbal.
It's telepathic.
Okay.
I'll just be like, there's lots of treasures in the tower. I'm sure that we point him in the direction of the treasure room. He could be busy while we find our escape.
I think once we defeat that Beelzebul dude, he's probably our way out. So
Just imagining Fane, if we find a treasure room, is gonna be like Jack Sparrow. Just...
leave him
That's
with
gonna watch.
empty-
All the jewels.
He's gonna come
leave
out
him
and
with
just
an
watch the ship
empty-
leaving
with
as we all just
empty
ditch.
chest.
I've got a job to
Stuff
I've got a
everything.
job to
Alright, well, what's the plan so we can tell Fane? Do we want to sneak in, make him wait out while we go in?
I think we just go there. We have like 2 days at least before we're even close to the city, and then we decide if we're gonna sneak in or assault from the outside, depending on the walls, the guard, if people are just walking in and out.
Sounds good. Alright,
'Cause not all of us can fly all the time, so we're gonna be walking. I'm
I
assuming.
mean, I know I said this, but as his technically vassals, if we tell him, hey, if you give us a ride, we can make this day from 2 to 1.
All right, Virgil, you tell it. You ask him if we
Hell
can ride
to
on
the
him.
no! I was just in that
Exactly,
rift gate.
yeah,
I don't want to be in
exactly.
there again.
We've been talking out loud now.
No,
That was internally. I'm pretty
that
sure.
was internally. We can't
No,
tell
that
that.
last one, but
Rithik saying
that's the
like,
plan
yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
I think
just
that's
head
good.
for the city and see what it's like. That would have been out loud.
out loud, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I would just raise the one concern to Fane,
Mhm.
and be like, I guess my only concern. What happens when Beelzebul realizes that you're here? He knows you, but he still does not know us.
Indeed. Then you are my ace in the hole, then. Or you will be. Should I detect betrayal in the last moment, I will treat you as I would the Lord of Lies. 1,000 years in the ice.
If our actions thus far represent us, then you should fear not.
I fear nothing.
We want to kill these demons equally as much as you do. Especially Glacia. So our goals, at least, I wouldn't even say at least, our goals for now seem to be well aligned. So you should not need fear about any betrayal.
He leans towards you. Your kind breeds betrayal. And his head kind of
Like
brings
what,
back-
Sylvanesti? No, I'm kidding.
You can't say that. That's offensive.
He can say whatever he wants.
The fucking, what is
Fake,
it?
non-racist.
Not, what's the opposing tribe for the Sylvanesti? It's the Qualinesti. He's like,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
That's my
Minotaur.
fault,
Did you
Sylvanesti
say the
left. Oh, yeah,
Palinesti?
Minotaurs.
Quailinesti.
Tony,
Qualinesti.
I said
I was
the
thinking- I was
Palinesti. I'm
thinking
like,
the
oh, hold on.
We'll check Facebook. Tony telepathically told you something.
Oh, secrets.
It's a group chat. We all heard it.
If it's on the team chat, it's not real.
He's like, all right,
I'm gonna
ending
mentally,
transmission.
mentally send a slap. That's all I'm gonna do. I'll even say it
just one
above
of the
table. No, it's the stupidest thing. I'll
She was
I'll
like,
say it above
I
table.
cut off transmission.
This is what Tony sent Virgil. This is what he said. Man, this Vane is a really cold. He's very. No, sorry. Man, this Vane is a really cold. He's not very ice person.
He's not.
That's what he sent me. That's what he sent me. That didn't even make
Nice
sense.
person.
How long were you like trying to build that one up, John? There, eh?
I've had that one
Took
for a while.
Took a lot of brain power.
That's why he's been so quiet all night. He's been trying to think of something.
I've had that.
Meme joke.
For 2 sessions.
Stupid. But I will say Virgil did want to tell Tony, only Tony, but I'll say it above table. While I was trapped in Vane.
Fane.
Fane. I don't know why I keep
F.
saying Vane.
'Cause of the
Fane. I felt either a magical item on him or something near his heart that gave me a vision. Maybe if you can, suss out what he has on him, it'll help us in the fights to come. But do it subtly.
Maybe we can suss out your thought process, buddy boy. What the fuck?
Hey, the only person that I believe that could get this done is the man that stole a gauntlet from this dragon without it noticing, okay?
I think Virgil's the only person who didn't understand what Justin said in that moment.
I didn't understand. I legit didn't understand.
Everyone else knows what he was talking about, and we're just like, there's an item in his heart. We gotta get it now.
That's what I thought. No?
Yes.
There might be. Who knows?
However you interpret it.
I interpreted it that way. I just told
His
Tony,
item is art.
keep looking. Keep an eye out. Suss him out. That's it.
I'm on it. If there's anyone you can trust to get breakthrough to, Paladine will guide my words.
I'm cutting him off after before he says Paladine.
Tony's new goal: steal a dragon's heart.
So, if you are to attempt the journey towards Tantalon,
Uh-oh.
this would have been easier with 6 of you, but we'll do with 5.
I mean, there's still 6 of us.
Sunshine.
Lock.
Just roll lock.
Nope.
Yes.
If you would stop giving us NPCs and then forgetting about them, so we don't get the.
I don't
benefit.
forget about them. This is
You
your
can't say
story.
This would be
They just
easier
don't
with
count.
6 people, and it's like, well, we have 6. Normally we have 7. You're like,
I'm
no,
talking about splitting up how I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's even harder for you guys.
no,
Jeez.
don't be
Let me
mean.
even finish my sentence.
This is what trauma is. This is what trauma is.
You guys get lost and split up in a blizzard. 3 you go one way, 2 you go the other way. There's only 5 of you.
So I will give you guys luck to help you with this roll here,
Let's go.
because I was just gonna have Eddie do it. But to attempt the journey, 3 of you need to be essentially the ones that are leading the expedition, and 3 of you need to be ones to kind of keep the hearths going, keeping everybody warm. So, how that's gonna work, and you guys can split up however you want, but 3 of each. We're gonna need for the expedition. So the expedition team is 2 survival checks and 1 perception. Okay. And then the hearth team is just gonna be 3 con saves. We're looking for a total of 65 without any damage being taken, and then it gets incrementally worse. The survival check and perception check will be 60.
Only con save here, boys. I got
perception.
let's just say I have infernal flames and I can keep you guys going for a little bit in this hellhole.
You have Constitution, you said?
Yep. Mhm. Yep.
I could either
Guys,
do
you guys pick that.
Constitution or the
Hold
survival.
up. Hold up. Kansu is a fire mage. He can literally keep these up without a roll.
Okay. DM already
There's
said
only one
what
roll
he
that I
said,
gotta do.
alright?
There's only one roll I gotta do.
So,
One roll to summon that potential fucking fucking attacking
question
creature
is,
demon
you
thing.
guys know Locke more. What is Locke's like best attribute? Should we put him in survival or should we put him in constitution?
I have a +1 survival, so I can't
His
do that.
perception is off the charts.
My perception is pretty off the charts too.
What's
Look,
your-
my
what's your
perception-
survival?
His stats are off the chart. Yeah, I think he's like a level like 24 fucking bard.
My perception is plus
Constitution will be up
17.
there for sure.
I have a
think
plus
his
10 con.
Constitution will be higher than his survival.
Yeah.
I have a
Okay.
plus 10 con, a plus 8 perception, and a plus 2 survival.
Alright, so how do we want to do this?
Would we get... Sorry. What does Gilroy give? Or what do the
Whoever,
paladins
Oh,
whoever's
that's
doing
on
the con,
saving throws.
whoever's doing the con saves will get a plus 10.
Oh shit.
I'll be at plus 20 con save.
Okay.
Alright.
Who's-
Sounds
Let's do
It's
it.
not like my roll alone will beat this entire save, bro.
I feel like whoever our wisdom
good.
people should be
Don't
doing...
roll on that.
That's not even fair, bro. So wait, we have 5-6 rolls combined to break 65, and of
No,
those,
3 rolls.
3 rolls. It's 3 and 3. We're using
3
Locke.
con saves
Oh.
has to beat 65 to take no damage.
okay, which really has to be 35 because we get plus 30.
You get
From-
plus 20. Or
Plus 10,
10.
plus 10, plus 10, right?
Oh yeah, on each
Times
one.
3. So we
That
really
is-
have to
that
roll
is
35.
that is assuming that the savers are all going to be within 10 feet of each other, correct?
Right.
So if that's how you're going to do it, that group has to be together.
We should just split it up 5 and 5.
Are we not all?
Oh, are they doing saves? Now
Traveling
You guys are
together?
you're traveling the same speed. But remember, like Fane, if anyone's riding on Fane or on Lock, the wingspans themselves will keep. They'll be a big.
I think we're walking.
Oh, you're walking.
No,
Well,
it'll
we-
take us forever if we
It'll
walk.
take us
We
Yeah,
can
but we
ride.
don't.
We can
Well, okay,
fly.
well then someone's got to talk to Fane about riding him then.
I think we did.
Oh, Virgil.
Just
No,
kind of
no
a
one's talked to Fane. No one's talked to Fane or Locke about riding them for a day and
I
a
don't
half.
know. Justin was just like, hey, if we
Guys,
were riding on
guys,
Fane's
guys,
wings,
this is an easy
I was like,
solution. We
He said
get
it was fine.
Gilroy. We get Gilroy to channel divinity on Tony and let Tony speak
No.
about
If
writing.
anyone's going to talk to Fane, it would be Riddick. Riddick has the in with Fane.
True. Just channel divinity. You got this. I'll guide him. I'm guiding to whoever's gonna. I'm literally with my hand about to touch either Tony or Riddick.
We want to try and fly riding Fane.
Close to the city, not into the city, just close.
Fane, Lock, and Sunshine. We can do it.
Yeah.
Sunshine can carry you two.
Yep.
Locke
Uh-huh.
can carry one person.
He'll
Yeah.
probably carry
Uh-huh.
Hansu.
Eddie can fly himself.
Yep.
So me
Uh-huh.
and Tony will have to ride on Fane.
Uh-huh.
Or me and Kansu.
No problem. He's
No
Actually,
problem.
no,
more
it's
than
no.
an ancient.
Me and
And I would
Tony.
say, and you know,
Locke will not carry Tony.
yeah, he will drop me if he carries me, and
Yeah,
I don't think
so
I
it's
trust
gotta
him.
be you and Tony
Me
on
and Tony have to ride on Fane.
Fane.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
We'll
what?
do that.
I think
and
he
then
trusts
what
us
are we
the
splitting
most.
up? So for the survival team, we have one perception, two survivals. Who's doing those?
I'll do
Well, then-
perception.
Perception, two survivals.
Tony,
I'll do
what's
one.
your survival like?
+1.
I'll do survival.
Then I'll do survival as well because I'll be up at the front with Fane.
Okay.
But then we
And I'll
won't
do
get the
perception.
+5 for the con saves though. Because remember he
depends,
said we
well, depends on who's doing the con saves. If Tony does a con save, then he'll get a +5, and then
Tony will get a +5. Yeah.
Well, if I'm on Fane,
I-
wouldn't I have to be doing the perception?
you don't have to, you know.
You don't
Oh,
have to.
okay.
I don't-
Okay.
And then I'll be on there hopefully as well if he lets us ride him, and then you'll get a +5 for your
Okay.
con save,
So I could do a +10 on my.
and then
I'll be
Um,
doing the con save.
yeah, so then Gilroy will just have to fly in close to Locke.
Alright. I think that's a sound
Which
reasoning.
Justin, what's Locke's fly speed? He's not listening. He spilled beer all over his
it'll
desk.
be probably 120. Would be my guess.
It's 120.
Spilled beer all his
Probably.
death.
Well, if he turns into an eagle, but if he turns into his dragon, well, I don't think he's gonna turn into a dragon.
I think Eagle's 90. Justin,
Oh, is it?
if Locke was gonna fly us, would he do Eagle or dragon?
Ready, eagle.
You could
He would
probably-
not do Eagle in front of Fane, regardless of if it was better or not.
You
There's
mean
no-
dragon?
Dragon.
You gotta do dragon.
No,
Because he
he
didn't
did
do it
last
last time.
can't do
You did the
dragon.
Eagle last time. Now, in terms of if you guys were to like speak to the importance of like speed here, I think he would probably acquiesce to the dragon form for sure.
Well, we're more curious on what the speed of the dragon versus the eagle is, so that if
Well, I think our
it
slowest speed
matches.
is 60, right? With Eddie.
uh,
So
Oh
I think we just
yeah.
have to go that speed, right? That's our slowest speed.
Unless Eddie can
Giant
also
Eagle's
ride.
a little bit faster, I believe, and then
Like, yeah, we have to go as slow as our slowest member.
Yeah.
So, I think that would be Eddie. Probably, I think flies a 60-foot speed. So,
oh no, it's the
we do
copper.
that.
Yeah.
and then I think Justin, we figured out who's doing what roles.
Okay, what do we got?
Well, wait, because
yeah.
if he's gonna do his ancient, remember we retcon your thing. Locke can pick up 2 people now,
Then he can carry Eddie.
so he can carry Eddie.
Great.
So
And
we can
and
move
Con.
it. We can move
So
it
we
90.
can move at a good
90.
pace.
Well, those who are willing to go by 90, because I guarantee you Fane's just going to go as full speed.
All right.
If he
Legit.
lets
Texas
anyone
is
ride.
90. I think Locke is faster than that.
Copper is 80.
Brass,
guess.
buddy.
Low as fuck.
I keep looking at copper. Probably because he probably should have been a copper, but that's fine.
No, brass
Fine.
was more correct for the lore.
Correct. That is correct.
It made more. It made more
it-
sense. They're more.
It made more sense at the time. Yeah. It's the same speed. It's probably the same speed for all of them. Yeah. it's 80.
Nick, go back and retcon and give Vlok's version of the dragon 90.
Lock,
Yeah,
you have 90 speed now.
fair
I
enough.
summon
on.
it from the past.
We'll
He
go
got-
back
he got-
a
he got-
jillion years.
He got stronger.
All right.
He could fly farther after.
Hey,
That's
Justin can't
true.
complain.
I can, and I will.
Alright, I think we got our rolls then. So what's Locke doing then? What's he rolling?
Con save.
Con save. In his dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is good because him and Consu are doing con saves, and then Gallery just gotta get in close, and then they'll get the +5.
I can
Yeah.
probably at least give it to Locke, maybe not Konsu, depending
If you
on
get right above him.
how close we can fly. But it's like I'm playing devil's advocate here and saying like it's an extended amount of time, right? I'm not gonna like hover right over top of him the entire time. That would be weird and bad.
Do
Consu got a
weird
plus
and bad.
10.
do the Top Gun thing and fly upside down right above
Upside
him.
down. Like, Gallery, I'm not feeling too good. Whoops!
All right. So Locke has a. He's doing con. He got 14.
Just am I able to be close enough to him for the duration to give him a +5?
Absolutely. Why not?
Justin,
So,
are you just gonna let us fly on Fane, or are you gonna make us roleplay us asking to fly on Fane?
Just roll me a persuasion check.
Hell yeah!
Give him channel divinity. Give him channel divinity.
You're
I
giving
get
me
that once per day.
guidance, right?
Yep, I gave you guidance.
Okay,
You
hold
gave
on,
me
hold on,
guidance.
hold on. One thing I will say: the ones riding on Fane will roll the con saves if they are making them at disadvantage because of his necromantic presence. So if that changes,
Only Konsu is.
No.
No, it's only
Tony.
Tony. It's only Tony.
Oh right, just
Then
Tony.
do we want to switch Tony to
Can't switch him
Conquer?
on to Sunshine.
a
It has to
no
be a
switch
small-
switch him on to a survival roll instead of a con save.
Sure.
Sure.
My
So
survival's
that
just a
it's
plus
not a
one.
Well, his
Disadvantage.
survival's a +1.
Then I'll
though.
survival. I'll go survival. It's the same
Okay.
for me. So
Sorry,
we'll be fine.
who's all rolling what?
You and me are rolling survival.
Okay.
And I'm rolling
Yeah.
perception.
I'm rolling con. Who else?
Lock,
Locke,
and Galra.
you, and Gelra are rolling con.
Okay.
So Locke's total will be 19 with the +5.
I get the +5 as well.
I don't think you do,
Whew,
if I'm not mistaken.
that almost was a 4. I rolled a
Justin,
17 with survival.
My persuasion roll for Fane is a 27.
Yeah, that'll be
I'm
high.
on lock, no? Wilbert?
Huh?
Yeah, you're on lock. Yeah.
If lock is getting it, I should get it, no?
Well, it's because Gelroy said that for you to get it, we have to literally be like right next to you while we fly. And
Oh,
you
but
know, like,
because he's big enough.
Yeah, he's big enough to like be in
Okay.
the aura while you're like, we have to be like right next to you while
That's
he's
fine.
flying that. It's kind of retcon where it's like we're not gonna really do that. So
I got a 27.
27 plus 19. So do some quick names.
he got the +5 though,
46.
Justin, right?
That's with the
yeah,
+5.
plus the
Oh.
5 of
I think I
And
rolled
I got a
a
26.
Oh, we smashed that.
Oh, you guys smashed it.
72. Excellent.
Yep.
Those are the con savers. Okay.
So that was 65 con save, right?
Yeah.
No, we just need to break 60.
Nice work, guys.
I got a 17
We're
on my
warm.
survival.
17.
I got an 18.
You might not know where we're going, but we're warm.
18. So we're at 35.
Did you get higher than 25, Virgil?
Dude, it's the funniest thing. I rolled a 6 plus 17. That's 23. But no, I don't. I didn't. I was gonna say I was gonna guidance myself, but I didn't say.
I mean, there is another way as well.
Could do. Wait,
Well-
Tony could also do it. Tony, use your freaking D10.
I already used
I
my
don't-
boon of luck.
Well,
today.
no, I'll use. I have a Dark One's own luck. I can add a D10 to a
Wait,
roll.
but is it? Oh, does yours come back? Because if it doesn't, I'll use my D10. I don't mind.
Mine comes back after I finish a short rest.
Okay, mine's the same, so I'll use
Yeah.
mine because I feel like yours is more important.
Yours is any roll, Will. Any roll.
That's
Yeah, no, I'll use mine because mine's
Okay.
just for ability checks or saves.
Okay.
and I can do it after I find out the.
Worst case, if you roll a 1, I'll use mine, but we're good.
Get a 2.
You just need a 2. You just need a 2.
4.
Alright, we're good.
Yes.
Bro, I rolled
I
really low
was
on
really
that
hoping
dice.
for a 1, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
I would have used my boon.
It was on there.
Okay. With the trio of Gilroy, Konsu, and Locke, just with his natural body heat, the three of you are able to keep the group warm, and the despair that sets in just from being in a place like this at bay. You're able to keep the conversations either intellectually stimulating enough that your minds stay warm, or that there's a lively atmosphere despite the whipping winds and the fraying snow that whips across you. The scouting party, or rather the directionalists, there is a moment there where you felt like the plains of ice and snow became indiscernible amongst all the other ones, but ever present is that river Styx, and just knowing that that course charts north, you guys are able to, over the next day and a half, day and 3/4, fly at a steady pace, keeping that direction. On the day and 3/4 marks,
Sir Justin, do we fly straight through one shot, or do we stop for like rest?
there would have been a rest, like a rest in there. Did you guys want to long rest, or do you want a short rest and keep going, risking the exhaustion point?
I would like the long rest just because I don't think we should go exhausted.
Yeah, I think a long rest would be a good call.
Agreed.
Everyone gets all their stuff back.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, my boon of
Before
Boon
we
of Luck
long
is a
rest, can
short
I
rest.
cast Meteor Swarm on? No, I'm kidding.
Just cast 10 firebolts with your amulet and see if the thing comes out.
Oh, true.
Like I said, if that slide comes out, that's the strongest enemy you're gonna fight in the entire campaign. I will make sure of it.
Guarantee you that thing comes out first turn. And on our next.
Oh, I'm gonna buff the shit out of it.
On our
Don't worry.
next big boss fight, first turn that thing comes out.
You just see Fane going like, alright, handle it, as he flies away.
That death slide's gonna be a planeteer. Trust
We'll
me.
be like, wait, but you're supposed to... See ya.
All
Pick
right,
up
see
my
you guys.
sleeve, potentially.
There's one thing I want to do if we're long resting.
Yep.
I would kind of go off to the side and sit down with the Rancier of Torture that I've been carrying around and
It's a nice little
Doing-
sentence there. Yeah, absolutely.
doing nothing with.
You gonna team alone again, you bitch?
I'm not alone. I'm just off to the side so I can be in quiet and focus.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will sit and try to reach out to Alden and try and see if he has any reasons why I shouldn't use this. Because I know its nature and where it's from. I think he would be the one to ask if there's any reason why I shouldn't attune.
Go ahead, make me a religion check.
Religion?
Yeah.
That's a 16.
16. There is a garbled cacophony of sound and images. A man and his, it's hard to say, either a daughter or wife, mother, at this point, it's hard to tell. One of them seems like they've been sold. And when the female counterpart is burned, the man grabs this Ranseur and butchers everyone in the village. You're not sure whether the weapon itself or it was the man's fury from that rule is all I can give you, so that there could be an element there.
Oh, don't worry, I understood that vision.
I'm also gonna take this time to, I guess, mess with Reverie, since we're just officially having time to do it.
Fair enough.
You also see
I didn't
Virgil.
hear anything from Alden. I just saw a picture of a dude killing everyone with a fork.
You gather that was probably what Alden's knowledge of that is, as best as he can communicate with you in this place.
And I will cast Detect Magic on the Rancier.
There is both a necromantic property as well as an enchantment property upon it. Or rather, within it.
I should have seen that coming. Do I have anything else? I would sit with it for a bit before I do anything, so you can go to
Sure.
Tony or Virgil and then come back to me.
Sure.
I'll just say, you see Virgil one moment kind of just pace himself, open the bag, put his hand in the bag, but as he's about to do something stupid, he just feels like, no, Kansu wouldn't want me to do this. Takes his hand out of the bag, shuts the bag again, and goes to bed. Nope.
Well, the bag is open.
No. I opened and I put my I put my hand. I didn't take anything out of it. I just put my hand in there.
Cool. Wisdom save, please. Which hand?
The fucked up hand. I'm putting it on the people's hand.
Yeah. So give me a wisdom save.
Oh, so is that what's giving me visions? Interesting. All right, guys, don't worry. I'm gonna say. Can I say I'm next to Gilroy?
Nope.
God damn it, Gilroy.
You were supposed to be his rock.
Oh, I'm fine, guys. 25. 12 plus 13.
As your hand passes in, the marks burn and itch for a second. You see two blonde-haired women placing this item in this city of flowers. One woman, she looks fully Sylvanesti, the other a mixture of human and Sylvanesti. One looks familiar to you. One is Tara. You hear no sound, but the other, despite being fully Sylvanesti, looks much older at this point. The weathered lines of time have creased her visage. She turns. There is a familial relationship between the two of them. The older one hugs the younger before the younger one leaves. And that's what you see.
Oh, I'm sad. I kind of just think of Tara. You know what? I'm gonna send, before we go to bed, I close the backpack. I'll send a message to Tara right before going to bed, just because I saw her.
Okay.
I'll just,
And he would say, I normally don't trust. I normally don't trust your kind.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I've matured, okay? I don't say that anymore. Alright?
It's not
Say
I
it, but
normally
feel it.
Well, it's just I don't.
I don't say it. I don't feel it. It was
I
a
don't-
spur of the moment, and it's a con. I've
I don't
learned.
He sounds
like
like
your
someone
guys.
who's been like canceled for saying like the wrong word. He's like, I don't say the word anymore, but like, you know, he like still
No,
wants
I
to
don't
say
feel
it,
it
but like
anymore.
just doesn't.
Okay, I
She'll
was
say it, I
hurt.
feel it.
I was
Yeah.
hurt. I came from a place of hurt. I was hurt before.
Those who are hurt others.
Hurt others. There you go. You see, Seamus understands. Rithik, see, that's why I like Rithik.
That's my guy.
He's my guy. He's my guy. Alright. I'll just be,
What do we got?
hey Tara. Long time no talk. Saw you in a vision with an older Sylvanesti. Still trapped in Glacia. Hope you well.
That's the phrase.
Yep. Simple, concise.
Saw you in a vision, girl.
I had a dream about you while I'm trapped inside another woman.
I had a dream about you. You were with this other hot lady.
guys, that was not how I said it.
You're with an
We're
older
not next to
Sylvanesti.
sunshine.
Have you ever tried a younger dwarf?
Hey, Tara. You what?
Honestly? No. I use my 25
Is
words
this
already.
message or sending?
Sending. Since we're going to,
Okay.
like, this is,
Works in
because I
the game.
couldn't attune, and then I, like, oh, I should have told her about the artifact. That's what
Pretty
I
sure
should have
it's
told her.
called sexting, not sending.
Let's get a religion check as well.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Beat my DC, bitch.
Religion.
Only men who beat my DC can get in my DMs.
18, 19, 20. 23.
23.
That's real. That beats Tara's DC.
Chastity belt too strong.
Tara's not chest.
Ooh. In Virgil's mind, she is.
Things happen when you go to hell.
Been there, haven't done that.
One day.
One day.
Oof. What do I even say to this? That's 23, huh?
Got him thinking, boys. We're good.
Who is this?
What is this? That would actually hurt me. Quite a
Sorry,
lot.
you have the wrong number.
Like, please don't contact me again. Be like, oh.
Said you. Sorry. It's again. This is gonna be all quite garbled, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
do the garbled sound effect.
That's fine.
We do that in post. You, me, where? Losing dragons. That's all. There was garbled moments cutting
Yeah,
off
it's like you,
many of the words.
me,
Yeah.
losing dragon. God damn. I'll go to Gelroy. I'll just say, Gelroy, I spoke to Tara. I didn't understand the message, but she says she's losing dragons.
I worry that our accelerated timeline in here might have caused some strife on the other side. We should hurry.
I think so too. And P.S.
Maybe the last big rest we'll get in a while. Sorry?
Yeah, and I was also gonna tell you the thing that Itsnay Tony gave.
You have telepathic.
That was an hour. That only lasts for an hour. Did you cast it again?
I mean, I can. We're gonna take a long rest, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, he's casting it again. I'm gonna telepathically say this to Gelroy. I'm gonna lay down next to him.
Stare into his
Rock.
eyes.
No, I'm just closing my eyes. I'm gonna be like,
Big Spoon or
the
Little Spoon?
item that Tony gave me. I think it's trying to tell me something, but I don't know if it's good or bad. I saw two blonde women in a field of flowers. One was a Sylvanesti, the other was a human mix named Tara. I recognized her. And then they gave themselves a hug. And then the younger one, the human mixed one, just left. The Sylvanesti one in the field. But I don't know what it's trying to tell me.
You know, Virgil, I haven't the slightest. I don't know at all what that could be.
I don't know either, but I thought I should tell you.
Yes, what is with these weapons and artifacts being so fucked up?
I have no idea.
Exposition.
Alright.
I could touch it
Hold on to
again
it, and
to see if it
as long as you feel okay, you feel alright, you don't feel
Yeah,
cursed.
no, I feel like, well, my left arm is the one that kind of is already cursed, but I don't know if it's like passing information through it. I could try to touch it again to see if I get more, but I think we should do that after we leave Dane's realm.
That's probably a good idea. I think the less interference from other crazy shite going on, the better.
I think you're right. Thank you, Galra.
Of
I needed
course.
this talk.
No worries.
And then I'm just gonna go to bed.
Tony, you fiddle with reverie as you finally. Are you tuning to this?
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what this is made of because I don't think I've seen this type of metal, right? I guess I'm,
Yeah, above table.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. I know, but yeah, exactly.
As you're kind of like flinging it through your fingers, just kind of like a coin. There is a recognition that it's not Librium, but it seems like something similar. I swear you've seen something like this before, but it looked a little bit different. This one looks more pure, if anything. Almost like it's giving a more of a, dare we say it, holy vibe to it. And as you flick it through, you feel a rush of air. You feel the propulsion of immense speed, far faster than a dragon. That's all you feel.
Oh,
But you
that's
were
weird.
attuned to it, as it's in a dormant state.
Okay.
And it'll stay dormant if you freaking send any memes about you know what.
A bit of a regressive state, if you say.
Regressive.
We'll make a new snap block.
It starts breaking. Oh, it broke.
Guys, I can't lose
Alright.
this. This is too important.
Major detriment.
As those two finalize, Rithik, you see Virgil get real close to Gilroy before they send like giggling little messages to each other.
I was sitting over there with the Rancer, and I like right as Galroy's saying to Virgil about how like what's with these crazy stupid items and all this stuff. I feel like I holding it and was, like after seeing that image, I went over to Galroy and just about to go over there and talk to him, but then I see Virgil go and lie down right next to him and just close his eyes. I was like, I don't want to deal with that. But Rithik trusts that Galroy, as a fellow paladin, has the ability to protect people from curses. if the need arises. So I'm going to
Oh,
trust.
God.
I'm going to trust that he will do that for me if the need be,
I can change my spells.
and I will attune to the Rancier.
Have I sent you the stat block for that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless there's more to it. You sent me two pictures in the D&D chat on here.
Does it have beneficial mate and
Yeah, and I already have the boons.
we already rolled them. Okay.
Yeah, it's I gain proficiency in one skill and one ability score increases by 2, but I also lose 25 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That was
Slingshot?
that was my amped minor flaw, is I lose 25 pounds.
Let me just kind of.
Oh, and Tony gained to 20 pounds or something
wait?
like
I
that.
wonder where it came from.
Knocked it right out of me.
There is. Oh no, it's got the 2 things there. Yeah, it's got everything. So
Yeah, it's just
Yep.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm sitting there and thinking, it's like, this obviously came from a very dark and evil place, but I feel like it has the potential to help. So I feel like I sit there, I attune to it, and as I do, as it completes, it just like, I just feel like a drain, and my face gets a little more gaunt, even more so than it already is, and as I lose the weight, it like sucks the like life out of me a little.
What life you had? Yeah.
Yeah,
God damn.
and I feel it, and I was like, oh.
Virgil will notice in the
You got
morning.
them chiseled cheekbones now.
Yeah.
Duck lipped all the time.
Rithik would
What's it called? Mewing? Yeah, like
going for that Uber Chad.
Yeah, like the.
Giga Chad.
Yeah, Giga Chad. Rithik would see that though as the weight of wielding such a evil weapon,
A lofty,
just like
lofty
sitting
praise.
on him.
Yes, sir. As you finish attuning, it almost feels like when you're ripping it, your hands, in a way, burned onto it as you like unclasp, like kind of latches onto the metal of your armor, and you see almost this residual skin that you had latched there, but also only you can wield this weapon now. Until, if there is another Lord of the Third. So, or fourth.
Also, sorry, Katsu, I might have taken your spot. It was an accident, but I feel like I would hold it, feel that, and then like if I go to let go and it's like the skin like rips off the palm of my hand and like it's left like burnt skin like hand prints.
It's real
wrapped around
nasty.
it. Yeah, it's like, oh god.
But for
it's
some
gonna
reason,
suck.
you kind of like it.
Just me grabbing and letting go of it over and over again.
Like, oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
This stuff.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I'll be down to the bone by morning.
Why is pleasure pain?
Kansu, as you are resting, are you getting close?
Assumption at this point that it's probably one of those lords or whatever inside, and I'll just kind of keep it vague, and I'll be like, not quite sure. This is the first time I've been in this region. I think we're going in the right direction, but there was some sort of avalanche that delayed us.
It is likely one of the lords down here does not wish you to have us meet, would be my guess.
Did you say you were again? I don't think I caught that last time.
Table.
Names mean very little in this place. Let us say that I am a person of power where I am from, and that place we shall say is Altirum. Does that sate your interest or your worries?
You sound familiar to an old friend of mine.
Or do I?
Believe it or not.
And who might that be?
Well, I guess we'll leave that for when we meet.
Excellent. Look for the Golden Guards. If you are to arrive, they shall show you in safely to me.
Golden Guards. Got it.
I look forward to meeting you in person.
Okay.
Communication ends. Or so you think.
Sounds like a Brahmin.
I have a feeling I know what this is, and I'm going to send it to you, Justin, just so I can have a written down track record of my guess.
Okay.
And then, yeah, once we get there, we'll see what's right.
Facebook? Or text? Yeah. Okay.
He's right or no? Or just keep it a secret. You just want the track record.
I want it written down somewhere so that once it's right, then it'll be better.
As you guys finish your rest, it feels at once too long and at the same time too short. You feel rested, but the gripping weight of the journey in hell itself propels you forward, yanks you out of any peaceful bliss you had while asleep, and you continue the journey. On the eve before the second day would cross into the third day, the survival team. About an hour or so ago, you saw the ringed city of Tantalin, or what you assume to be it. This vast mecca of wrought dark iron and ice, wreathed in what looks like this windy ice barrier of some kind of magic, almost like this inverse tornado with the cylindrical cone going towards the sky. Air travel through there might be difficult. However, with Virgil's perception and with you guys pointing out, following along the sticks on the cusp of your vision where the river gets slightly larger, just at the end of your vision, potentially another day away, but there, something floats along.
Did we all hear about Levistus sometimes just like being there, floating, and then like leaves, comes back, leaves, comes back?
Also, I will be right back.
Fane did say that out loud. Yep.
I will share with Rithik that I think Levistus is plopping his head here in the realm again. I don't know if just ignore him, keep going. I think you're the one that knows more about him than any of us.
I mean, as much as I would love to go and talk to him as he floats on down the river, I don't know if it'll be of any benefit to us at the current moment. And I don't think our compatriot would appreciate the delay. But if we do
Copy
see
that.
him again later, I would like to talk to him.
I'll keep my eye out.
Huh. Okay. So you guys kind of find yourself on the perch of one of these snow blanketed mountains looking down into the city. Um, there seems to be a road from the direction, like you guys coming from the south, and one also coming from this mountain pass in the east. Uh, from the north, it's hard to tell because the whipping wind of this inverse tornado, it makes it hard to see that direction. But there at least looks to be 2 points of definitive road entry, and you see, even from this vast distance, little specks of denizens of either this place or another going into the city, with a few coming out as well. So that's what you see currently.
So what's the plan, guys? Do we venture in with Thane? Make him wait out while we scope it out and then come get him? Do a frontal attack?
I guarantee you he will not wait outside for us. I think the best move would be to just try and get in and not attack the full city as it is.
I think you should tell Thane, Rithik.
Or that
He
we're
listens
going
to you.
in. Alright. So do we land, or is Fane just flying along, doesn't?
So he's kind of landed. Like again, you guys are up on this like mountain outcropping. You
Yeah.
guys are a couple miles out. It's just because you're enhanced vision. He's with you. He's kind of like again got his head on his like claws like a cat, just watching. Every once in a while, his tail kind of moves in like this, almost like either like feeling the air currents or something else he's doing. You're not really sure, but he is attentive and watching. But you also know he is listening to everything you guys say. So,
Yeah, I would look at him. I'm assuming you'd want to come into the city with us if we're going in.
check one thing. I smell a spontaneous one of my kind in there. An electrical one.
He says that out loud?
Yes.
He said electrical. One of his kind, an electrical one. Spontaneous.
Young, far younger.
Ooh. The plot thickens.
Is that a problem? Or
It is good sport for me to attend to. This land does not need 2 dragons. Advisor.
Wait, he got it.
I look at Locke. No, just kidding.
So we should.
Um,
So we should kill this.
Locke is like a little bit of a sweat drop.
He's like, I'm an eagle. I'm an eagle.
I will be leaving after this shortly.
You can have it. I don't want it. So, are you going to go off and hunt this dragon while we look around, or are you just going to kind of be on the lookout for it?
I will give you 1 day, and then I will venture into the city and slay my lesser.
Alright.
We could probably just give him this
And
dragon.
let us be frank. Your advice and companionship has been amusing. However, you may relay to your compatriots if I do not get what I am owed. There is no hell they have visited that they will not experience from my wrath. Do
Are you
we have an
talking
accord?
for what you're owed? Are you talking about ruling over this plane or the bauble that Tony mentioned?
Lordship would have fallen into my hands eventually. A vast treasure can exchange hands, exchange places. The land itself does not move. And if it is as powerful as you say,
So powerful.
I'd just like to be precise. Tony says.
It is more powerful.
Fane kind of like slightly turns his head. Would it not be in your benefit to suggest that you had suggested this item was here to better exonerate yourself with me?
Ooh, that's actually a good point.
No, I give Riddick all credit. It was actually him who pitched it to me.
We start turning on each other.
I don't look to material things to show my worth.
What a Chad, bro.
This guy doesn't know how to play
I
the
think
game.
actions speak a lot louder than the rewards you get with them.
This guy was obviously born into wealth, Tony thinks. He doesn't know what it's like to live on the streets.
It's a Chad.
And yet, it is a material tool that has degraded yourself. And he looks at your emaciated form. Tell me, was it worth the price?
Yet to be seen. Most heavy prices take a while to show their value.
Indeed, they do. For a moment, he sensed a lingering emotion that was not there ever before.
Sadness? Is it sadness?
No,
Is it love?
he felt love for the
Is it
first
romance?
time.
Is he sad about his eye?
Also, I moved down to my
Yeah.
laptop downstairs, and I don't know why my video isn't working, but
Well, now we can't play.
sorry.
24 inside.
There's a sadness, but also longing. A familial gap of some kind there.
Alrighty. And I will. Oh, is he's saying anything else to me, or
No, we can't have it. Trails
Alright.
off there.
then I'll go and talk to the party about what we're allowed to do now.
Man, you can tell though.
Well,
You guys can go ahead first.
what
you
we
can
need to give
tell.
permission to do.
Well,
You can tell this
We
Riddick
have-
guy was born into wealth. No care for material things. Look at this, because he had everything. Give it to him.
No, it's because he died and lost everything already.
Tony just rolled.
He realizes that doesn't mean anything.
Know what's worse?
Tony's
Seeing,
jealous because
seeing other
Don't
people
listen,
die
it's so
and still
likable.
losing everything
Don't
and
even
being left
trying.
alive. See, that's the easy route. You die and lose everything. Try being alive and losing everything.
oh
You know,
my
you're not
god.
even alive. You're dead.
It's a fucking edgelord battle. This is what Tony always wanted.
Oh, you're approaching me?
Mhm.
I can't tell you about my sad, tragic past backstory without approaching you. Oh, Come as close as you like.
Konsu. If mine eyes weren't deceiving me, I swear I saw a dragon approaching. Is that you?
Who the fuck is this guy?
No, I'm not on a dragon.
Wait,
No.
yo, John, what's the name of the guy that I
Dragon.
hate?
Theobald
the-
Blanc
Theobald. That's who he reminds
Probably
me
knows him,
of.
though.
It's because he's French, isn't
Yep,
he?
yep, that's exactly what it is.
Was I mistaken?
Well,
My guards did say that there was a couple of flying creatures.
well, I'm not quite on a dragon, but I am traveling by air.
Would you be able... Oh. So you're not close then?
So are we fully pulled up? Is it? I've
You
now
ended up
caught
in like, you ended up in like
officially?
a mount. Yeah, yeah.
We're a
You
couple
guys are-
miles.
Because I thought
guys
they were.
are
I
up
thought
in-
they were ahead of us by like a little bit. Like I thought they
They're,
were like
yeah.
a leading party, and we were like.
They are.
trailing,
It's,
but-
it's like kind of going back and forth, but you guys have all like kind of perched up in this mountainside, hidden except for when you were flying, apparently. So you're not close.
Well, we could be. We've flown over a few different areas. I think we are nearby.
Do you see the city, Dantaline?
Fucking trust this guy at all.
Quick, my sending spells are running out. I only have a few a day.
But yes, we're approaching the city. I believe.
Excellent.
If you are to take me up on my offer, tell the guard this. This is the code word. Zeta sucks.
Zeta. Zeta.
Yeah. That's what I said. Zeta.
Understood.
That's the last thing you get.
Say it just like that. Say it just like that.
I'll go up to Tony and party. Do I really want to do it again?
Just use 10 minutes.
I can't-
Ritually cast
But
it.
I can't. I don't think I can ritual. Can I just ritual cast things randomly? I can't. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It says
Any-
ritual there.
As long as it says ritual in the spell.
As
you
long
can.
as it says ritual, it just takes 10 minutes and you don't waste a spell slot. Or whatever amount of time that the spell is.
Will,
plus 10
have
minutes.
you been casting ritually willy-nilly on any spell?
No, only on Rory, telepathic.
Where would it say that though?
I don't know. I have it
Ritual.
on D&D. If you click on the R where you spells at the end R, I have two
R.
spells that I can ritually cast, which is ceremony, which I was going to
I don't
do.
have. I don't. I think that's just a you thing. I don't think I can cast ritual spells.
Oh, I don't know then.
Yeah. Whatever. I'll cast it. I just can't have this dragon all in up in our nose.
Up in our
I'll tell
business.
Tony and I'll say it's strange. This is the second time I received a message from. I don't know. It sounds like it could be Theobald, but I don't trust it to be.
Theobald? What?
Someone who sounds just like him, almost like a mimic.
Why would he?
Uh,
Why would he reach
I
out
don't know.
to you and not me?
but he said that he wants to meet me inside the city. He has a very high status within the city, and he could help me claim the throne for the last level of hell, I think is what he said. Those are his words, right?
The third.
The third
Oh
level.
yeah, dude, do it.
But said I could just talk to the guards. They'll let us in, the golden guards. To say Zeta sucks. Sucks? I said, okay.
That's what I heard.
Zeta sucks. Were his words. And I don't know. Golden guards, city in hell.
Above table, this just all sounds like a bunch of Brahmins.
I will say, are you saying this to everybody?
Yeah, yeah. I'll say it to everyone in the link, but
I'll just
to Tony.
I'll just answer.
This isn't.
If it is
This
Deobold,
isn't the Viraboo guy, is it?
if it is
That was the only, because
Deobold,
I know we didn't last long at Alterum, but yeah, at least we're introduced to. And I can't
have no
remember what the
idea what that
girl's
is,
name
but-
was. The person, like, who was like on the gunship who tried to kill Mickey.
I won't remind you.
Like, was it
Oh,
Zeta? I can't even remember. I'm just going back to Alterum. All I know, this is all above table. I'm just trying to figure things out. But
I'll have to check.
I guess I'll tell Kansu. So if we just tell Fane to stay outside, and we go meet with your contact, you said he will let us all go to the next level. No fighting or anything.
I don't think he mentioned anything getting to the next level, but he said that he needed to meet with me, and I don't know. I've just been kind of very skeptical of the whole thing and tried to shut down the conversations as soon as possible. You know how talking to devils can be. If they get any slight angle to deceive you, they will. And you say the wrong word, you're now in a contract that screws you over. So
I will say though, it is our best chance of getting inside the walls. Could work in our favor.
But before we do this, because it sounds like he told you to say Zeta sucks. What if you're insulting the guard and we essentially go to jail because we just insulted their leader?
Then we're still inside.
We don't know who this is.
You don't think we can't pick a lock to a jail cell?
Okay, so we want to insult, go to jail, they take our stuff, we're pip lock, and then we're just gonna fight from a disadvantage.
No, we're playing like Baldur's Gate 3. We just see where the guard's eyes sight is, and then we
No,
pass them and get our stuff.
That's definitely how it is. They're
That's
gonna
how
have
it works.
everything in one
We'll-
little chest, and we just have to get it as soon as we get out. Yeah, simple.
We'll
They're
just try
stupid
going
that
in,
way.
and if they try to restrain us, we have a dragon.
I think Ritik just told us Thane sensed one of its kind in the city. Or I don't know if you told us that, Todd.
Apparently
Never mind.
Apparently
Never mind.
Oh, okay. If he did tell us
Never
that, I
mind.
was
Really
gonna
hasn't
say.
said anything yet. I haven't got to that point.
Never
Okay.
mind.
I was
Well-
gonna say, because if he did say that, man,
Ritik,
Fane said
the only
sucks
thing
because he
Ritik has
can't
said
detect
is-
lock at all, and he's right next to him.
Well, Ritik, what's the plan? What did Fane say?
Can we really trust this guy to actually detect dragons?
Locks of master disguise.
Fane has given us a day in the city to do whatever, figure out where we're gonna do this whole thing, and then he's coming in and he's going to hunt down a dragon he detected in the city. Something about there can only be one dragon on this plane. Look at Locke.
Well, we got a Highlander going on here.
I mean, I'm fine with him not thinking of me as a dragon really at this point.
He also said that if he doesn't find this artifact he was promised, there will be no hell worse than what we'll experience, or something along those lines.
They
Yeah,
always
Like
say
right
that.
at Tony.
To be fair, they always say that whenever Tony says
my
something
plan
bad.
isn't
And
to stick around very long for him to find out there is an artifact.
I don't think he cares where we are. If he doesn't get what he wants, he's going to come after us until we're all
that's
dead.
a tomorrow's
Yeah,
problem.
well, if he could figure out how to escape from this plane, you think he would have?
Sorry.
Now
are
that he's
we-
free, he probably
is
can.
he- Hey, are we promising him nothing?
Well, my plan was to promise him this plane, but then Tony promised him a very, very powerful amulet equally, or if not more powerful than Kansu's.
What Kansu has. Yep.
And he said it was in this.
I told
state.
him a better one. That one. That one. I'll give you a better ship.
A better ship. That's okay. Well, I think we could spend some time doing recon in the city, find out about the tower, where we need to access it, its weaknesses. I can kind of head up that team. We also need to locate some very powerful artifacts. So perhaps we have someone doing that. What are the chances, do you think, that they're at the same place?
Very high, probably.
Should we also maybe try to locate this dragon that he wants to kaput?
It's probably not really important.
I feel like
Maybe we'll let him deal with his problems, and we have enough of our own, you know?
yeah, we're dealing with one dragon that we really didn't need to. I don't think we need to add another one.
I mean, it could be a potential ally that, you know, at the end of the day, they just
Hey.
go at it.
Virgil, remember when we started on this plane and we found this dragon's lair and we're like, hey, this could be a potential ally.
Yeah.
And now
upon
here we are
hindsight-
as what was the word? Vassals of the
Yep,
Draco Lich.
Yep.
Who, if we
Vassals.
don't give him everything he wants, will hunt us down to the ends of the earth and kill us over
To
and over
be
and over again.
fair, I feel like even if we give him everything he wants, once he has everything he wants, he's still going to try to kill us.
Yeah.
Just
I
not
kind of
as
agree with Virgil in that sense that this dude is just all over the place. You know, we
yeah,
free
like
him,
I don't feel like he's
we're trying to be
really
nice, and we do the gesture of freeing him, and the first thing he does is demand
Eye
from us that we
concept.
give him items and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, this guy.
I think everyone was right about the white dragons. I'm saying this in my head. Never would say this out loud. He's got a kind
this
of
is
a
telepathic.
he's got a kind of an instinctive nature where I don't think he's logically thinking.
You hold your mind tongue, young dwarf.
And I'll say,
Hank
Dare you say that
different.
about the majestic white dragon?
Hank is
should
will have
different.
your balls.
Hank is
we
different.
should
Hank is different.
probably speak out loud so not to alert the dragon.
All right, let's start going to the city. I say that out loud.
Achoo!
If you'd like
So-
me to scout, I can.
I think it's probably best if we all go together.
No, let's just go together.
Let's all go into the city together, Tony.
The
And
last
that
thing we
will
need to
spell
do
it
is
out.
to go and try and find one person who went off by themselves and got caught and locked up somewhere in this city in hell.
I got a
And
plan.
no one knows where anything is.
No, see, Tony,
Can we
that,
make a
that statement right there. No, that statement right there.
Although-
Just shove it.
this
Just
is
shove
smart? This is a
Bottle
good
it up.
plan.
it. No,
We will
bottle
give
it
a
up.
gift to the gate. So we will make an ice sculpture of a giant dragon, and we'll all be
So-
inside
we
the
just have to
dragon
go
ice
talk to the
sculpture.
guys in
And we'll
gold.
push the ice
Yeah, we
sculpture
can-
dragon up to the walls, and they'll bring the ice sculpture dragon in, and then we all pile out when they're all sleeping at night.
Okay, new plan.
You know they can see through ice, right? It's not like
Tony.
ice is.
Tony, you just tag along quietly.
Just shut up.
And
Yeah.
Play with your
Stop
new
talking.
dagger.
Sounds about right. I'm with Rithik.
Keep your eye out. Keep your eye out for any very powerful artifacts you might see, but don't touch them or do anything. Just let us know if you see one.
I think
Yeah,
it's a great
just-
idea. It's
No, shut up.
I mean, it worked in Troy.
I just like what comes in through your head like, oh, if we make an ice sculpture but we stay inside, put it in front, they'll just bring it in. Nothing suspicious about that.
it's a gift.
It's foolproof.
Nothing weird about an ice dragon in an ice plane.
Yeah, exactly. There's just
It's,
nothing.
it's
what
probably
could go
very
wrong?
common.
It's literally like they get gifts all the time.
The guards are like,
As you look down, all the carts actually just have a large ice dragon just being moved into
the
the
guards are
city,
just
each one.
like the Monty Python French guards. Like, they just launched the ice sculpture back at us.
Guys, we got another one. Catapult it.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go
Hey,
find
Tony's not the
these
master tactician here. This is
golden guards.
Alright, Kansu, lead the way, you know
There's a
what we
reason
gotta do.
Tony lost 90% of the Knights of Paladin.
Did you shove them in an ice dragon and
No,
send them off
they
somewhere?
just all died instantly.
It was just meant to be.
From the stupid Belgoth being teleported.
They trained for 2 years to be cannon fodder.
Yeah,
Well-
well, that's most NPCs, unfortunately.
So,
Anyways.
all right, we shall get going. Is there a way to communicate with Fane or relay any messages while we're inside?
I have a spell I could cast upon you. A bond of telepathy.
Sounds very interesting.
Is it a ritual or is it instant?
Oh, it's ritual.
Yeah, wait here 10 minutes, bitch.
Yeah. Except this one takes 10 hours because it lasts 3 days.
It's like you have a day, but you already lost 10 hours. Good luck.
Do you accept?
How would that work if we have 2 bonds with Kansu and him?
Gotta make sure we're in the right call.
Ooh.
It just they both amalgamate into one big.
Into one. He's like, why do I feel 2
Really?
lines here?
Fane joins the call, strolls up. Wait a minute.
Wait
Hold
a
on.
minute.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Where is it?
Hey guys, what's going on?
That's Fane. Hey guys, what's going on? What I missed?
There might be a bit of a pinch if I was to cast it upon you, but pay it no mind.
Oh no.
Kind of insight check. Is he actually wanting to cast a telepathic bond, or is he trying to cast something else on us?
Oh,
Because I don't
no.
remember Kansu's pinching at all.
I don't remember Kansu's pinching at all either.
Insight check.
Uh-oh. Casting like Parasite level
Natural
9.
20 for a 9.
Mark it down. Natural 20. It's likely a spell of very similar capabilities as Kansu's, but he is a Draco Lich. There's likely a bit of malignance in that spell.
We curse that if we like lie to him or something, we just die instantly.
I'll be like a fucking zone of truth.
Yeah, I
No.
fight all with bombs.
No.
I mean, I feel like if we need to get a hold of you within the one day, someone could just reach out with sending.
Very well.
As he
We'll leave Virgil here with him. If we
Ponders.
don't answer, he kills her.
he raises one of these skeletal claws and begins like making this kind of motion, and you see 4 large stones get thrown up into the sky, and as they get thrown up into the sky they get larger and larger, and you see them kind of interspersed within the tornado.
Have we seen something like that before? Like Fierna? Is it similar? Like, you know, big chunks of meteors coming from the sky?
It's just a delayed meteor.
Uh-huh,
storm
it's
that
just like one of
iced.
those like, yeah, this is gonna come in one day, bitches, so good luck.
Sounds like it.
I don't even explain it. You guys got it off.
Oh my
on the
God.
line.
God damn it.
We've seen it way too many times with freaking Imrith.
He's like, oh, you guys want to join?
Oh,
my-
wait, no, it
all
wasn't Imrith,
5
it was-
meteor swarm.
Yeah, you guys want to run? Okay.
Oh.
Drop it down.
Time to beat some feet, boys. Let's go. Timer's on.
Yep, timer's on. All right, let's
Tony's
go.
just gonna be like, Lord Fane, your
Beat some
sieging prowess knows no bounds.
Yeah, beat some feet.
Wait,
That's what they say.
Gilroy, should we bring Sunshine?
I think, okay, so we're gonna keep Eddie with the Draco Lich, that if we don't come back in time, he'll just kill Eddie.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay.
Shut up, Tony.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
shut up.
shit. Oh,
Oh, wait.
Are we keeping Sunshine with
Sunshine
Fane?
can stay. Fane. Yeah. Hey,
You're not worried that he might get eaten because of his sexiness?
Eaten.
My, what big wings do you have?
We saw how Fane looked at Sunshine.
Guys, this is
Yeah.
how we live out our Shrek fantasy.
Can I call you Bone Daddy?
Sunshine will die. If I will say right now, Sunshine will die if it stays. I just don't know.
There is a pregnant pause when Sunshine says that.
Phrasing.
I'm gonna need a recap on what just happened. Jesus Christ.
Quick recap. From where you left, we did a couple of checks to travel from where we are to the city. Kansu was getting messages from a French dude telling him to talk to the golden armored people to get into the city because he wants to talk to him. We got to the city, we're a couple miles away. Thane landed. We're discussing what to do. Thane said, I'll give you 1 day. Cast a spell. Huge rock started going up into the sky that we've seen a couple of times. That's more than likely meteor swarm. So we have 1 day to literally get treasure for Fane, figure out what are the defenses of the city, and then he's gonna just straight up go balls to the wall and attack the city. So we're just about to go into the city. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Okay, here's my quick and dirty pitch for that voice that Kansu is hearing.
Okay.
We need to follow it up, but have like a few of us positioned around, waiting and watching type deal. But I think it's the best lead we have. We should start there, and if that doesn't pan out, then we can move kind of outward in the city, kind of from there. I don't know. That's
So
what I'm
do we
thinking.
want to do a 3 and 3?
Let's go with 6 for now, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
we can all stay
Let's
together.
all get through. Let's all get through together, and then split up once we're inside. Maybe.
But if we're gonna get inside with the Zeta suck, which is the code word that you got,
Yeah.
and it doesn't pan out to be an actually good code word, we're just starting off balls to the wall.
Strength in numbers, baby.
If
Okay,
they die,
sounds
they
good.
die.
Sounds good. Hey, I'm down. We've rested. I feel good. I feel clean. Let's do this.
Feel clean. Good, good.
Well,
Okay.
soul-wise, I feel clean.
For
If
sure.
at any point we get into a pickle, just point up to the sky and say, "If I die, look what
Plan
comes
B.
next."
Those will
Be
fall.
careful.
Any of us die here, those things you see in the sky will fall.
Is it the terms of the agreement?
Yeah. Hey, they don't know that, but we'll let them know. One of us dies, those things will fall.
So, we're gonna go for a little bit longer. I can't go as late tonight, unfortunately, but
Yeah, I can't either.
sorry, Kev.
I'm so sorry I'm not here, boys.
Okay.
AC going out was not what I planned on today.
It's
All
okay.
good.
Okay, so you guys planning on like going down the mountain, looking at it stealthily or just quick speed? What do you guys want to do?
I don't think we need to go stealthy. They're gonna know we're here anyway.
And we go casual, act like we are supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like sinners.
Like sinners. Yeah.
Easy.
Let's get a performance check for everybody to roll one. There's 7 of you. We'll get Locke in here with him. Let's make it a 140 roll for the squad.
Oh, we did long rest,
Oh.
Kev, by the way. So if you
Oh,
want to
nice.
get all your stuff back.
What check is this, sorry?
A performance.
Great.
Uh-oh.
You know what? We'll make it 120. We'll make it 120.
That's nice of you.
Well, guys, I'll tell you right now, Virgil got a 2.
At least I picked up my weight. I rolled a 23.
So that's 25.
So I did not roll 20.
25. Locke got a 42. Okay.
Oh my god, Locke.
Thank you, Locke.
I think Justin
Yeah,
just used
I
this to
agree.
flex on us.
What did he get?
I rolled a 12.
42.
42.
No way, that motherfucker rolled a 42.
Bro, he has
He's
like
a-
a plus 19 or
He's a
something like
bard.
that.
No, he's got like a plus like fucking 24 to.
There you go. See?
Oh
I
my
rolled a
goodness.
15.
A sorry, I'm at a lock, so I had the 25 from the 2 characters, and then the 42. Who else are we missing here?
I got 15.
15? Okay.
I got an 11.
11. I think I'm
Yeah.
missing 2 more.
I got
Tony
30.
and Rithik.
There we go. We got it.
I rolled
30
a 12.
and 135, you guys. Easy.
Easy. Lock
You would
carried
have failed
his
the
weight
first
there.
check.
You
would
would
100%.
I was trying to assume that everybody could break average around 20, but that's probably a
Super convenient
Yeah,
that I
you
got
think,
proficiency
yeah.
and performance when I attuned to that weapon.
little.
Also, I had 22 in charisma.
Praise be to Paladine.
you see that?
No.
I say it out loud and stare
Shut
Fane
up.
down while I say it.
Virgil, you brought the bag with you, correct?
Correcte mundo.
Excellente.
It explodes.
Did he do something to my bag? Nah.
No, your arm explodes. No, I'm kidding.
My arm is fine. It's just
As
fluff.
you
Well done.
guys meander through the mountains, taking careful steps to avoid causing another avalanche. The ice and chill of this locale has diminished as you approach Tantalin, but also the repeated successes of your heartwarming squad have been able to acclimate you guys all to this terrain. As you press forward onto the icy road, amidst the devils of variant degrees of horned devil imps, little almost like these unfortunate like slug-like creatures that are just like looks like a humanoid torso has been splayed out and just like guts and goo like sloshing towards the city. Amidst them, you see what looks like humanoid figures, a mixture of Sylvanesti, a few halflings, and 2 golden soldiers walking towards the city.
Question: do they look like the guys that were frozen?
They wear very similar armor, yeah.
With the blue dragon symbol?
You can make a perception check.
That's a 21.
That is 18 plus 17. Someone do the math, please.
5.
Uh,
Jesus.
You guys are able to gauge. You do not see a blue dragon symbol upon these ones.
Oh.
So, walking towards the city, at this tall gate, I could probably describe this. You see these immense fortifications of black ice and dark iron, again reinforced with that infernal magic. The walls rise high into this perpetually storm-laden sky. The surface is glistening with frost and etched with these fiendish runes that shimmer faintly. Along the walls, you see numerous of those ice devils and a couple of these golden soldiers as well. From this distance, it's hard to ascertain what sigil they bear. As you get closer to the city, you see very similar frozen statues of devils, frozen victims, and these infernal beasts, and they've almost been ice sculptured around them. So instead of like this big block chunk that Eddie had seen, they're almost like clear-coated like a glaze upon them, but they do not move at all on these long, tall pedestals of dark iron. As you approach the city, the gate opens and shuts as you see 2 ice devils, those big, tall ant creatures, peering through whatever vestiges of trade people have bringing in, or even those that are bringing nothing save themselves. Essentially, it's like a TSA screening before people are led into the city.
Who's getting randomly selected, guys?
It's gonna be me. That's why he asked me for my backpack, bro. Oh no. My backpack has a lot of things that I shouldn't have, guys. This is not bueno.
So you guys see
Yeah,
that
what
from a
kinda-
distance away.
What
Okay.
kind of shit do we need to offload, guys?
No,
I need to offload a Librium.
I can maybe do something here. I could cast mirror image on myself and have it be, because I can retract and put up my armor. I can essentially cast 2 images of myself that have armor and make them fly out and start causing chaos while we kind of sneak in.
Is Virgil relaying this out loud, or
What?
You guys
This
all see
panic?
that as you
I
approach.
thought we all saw it.
I'm saying
Oh,
your
his
panic,
panic now.
your panic for what's
Yes,
in your
I
bag
am
and getting
saying
searched and
I
saying like,
think
guys,
I'm going to get searched.
I shouldn't search my bag.
No. I'm not like that. I'm just saying I have an inkling, a feeling I'm going to get searched. My backpack is pretty bulky and heavy. It's got stuff.
Is it because you're black?
Could be. Could be. I've got an inkling I'm going to get searched.
I mean, I could cast invisibility on you if you wanted to, which would make your bag invisible as well. But
Just-
I don't know what sort of detection and stuff they got.
I'm worried that if we walk up with a bunch of spells going, they're just gonna assume we're attacking and just immediately kill us.
I can't leave this bag. What do we do?
Well, mirror image isn't a concentration spell. So aside from me casting it, there's nothing else past it that would. I mean, unless someone's actively trying to detect magic, which I'm sure they would be, but
Yeah, so like we know that this place has lots of magical and physical fortifications to prevent people from getting in when they're not supposed to and attacking and stuff.
exactly.
No.
But there's
I'm just worried if we go in with like anything big crazy going on, they're gonna immediately go on the defensive and lock it down. We'll never get in, or they'll just attack us outright, and we'll have to fight the whole city to get in.
If they lock it down,
Um,
there's another.
And these are also golden knights, right? At the guards that are searching.
No, those are ice devils. There's golden soldiers that are walking towards the city.
I think we try and catch up with them because
I think we
we're
catch up
supposed
with
to
the
talk to
gold
them to get
soldiers.
in, right?
Just
Yeah.
whisper in one of their ears, and if that one doesn't work, and they try to betray us, we just go guns blazing.
Yeah. Okay. So what you said the other ones were ice devils?
Yeah, they're like those big ant-looking dudes.
One's searching everyone's stuff for ice devils.
Okay. And where's
And
that?
I have a
We're
lot of
in-
At
contraband.
the
Correlation
gate
to-
of the city.
And where
Uh,
that we're
Couple hundred
like-
yards away, so you got time.
so we're it's like us, then the
Several
golden
of
The
them.
guards.
golden
Several
armored
others.
guys, and then the ice devils.
Okay. So let's
There's
catch
only,
up to
there's
those.
only 2 golden soldiers. There's like a mixture of humanoids and devils walking towards the city,
Okay.
sloshing
So
around.
I'll say yeah. Let's catch up to the golden guards and see what they can do to help us get in.
So we can at least use them to get into the city. We don't have to go all the way to meet whoever this guy is if we don't want.
Yeah.
And also, Virgil, I don't know. Like, we don't know if this stuff is contraband here. It
Yeah,
might
but
be
they're
like
gonna
it might be
they're gonna
totally
try to
fine
take.
here.
Yeah, but they're gonna try to take it like
Well, you don't know. That might be. Maybe all these people have a Librium in their bags.
okay.
It could just be common here. So it's like,
True.
just don't act like you're bringing drugs in, and hopefully they won't
absolute-
sweep you
I-
for drug.
Rithik, I can be the chillest. You'll see. I'm gonna be.
As Rithik's
super
also
cool.
carrying 4 massive things of a Librium in his bag.
I'm gonna be super chill.
Alright. So, the soldiers walk at a steady rhythm ahead of you. Their pleated greaves crunching against the snow and ice. How are you gonna do this?
I will go first and be a very transparent person and lead the kind of, like, oh, this group that stop that. Lead this group that
I got
sorry.
scared for a second. I thought he was
That was
talking
my
to
cat.
us.
No, my cat is eating the stop it.
Gotcha.
Be very open and honest with the guards at the front.
Okay. So you approach the soldiers, and you kind of hear, We did not see anyone out there. But maybe he won't be too mad. That's what you hear as you approach.
Hello. I'm confused with my accent at the moment. Hang on one second.
It's that stupid French accent.
It sticks to you like a glue. Great Scott. Okay, right. So, hi there. My name is Gilroy. I'm from. Who the fuck cares? Listen, we're the Sons of Solace, and we're trying to get in. We're curious what we're all needing to look for in the city, or what they're looking for at the gates. Gents, please help me out here. Like, these are the guard walking in, right? They're not the ones.
They're like the soldiers
Yeah,
that are
the
walking
golden
towards
guard.
the city. Yeah,
Great,
yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a charisma check, please.
All right.
Yeah, it's just
Easy.
how confident.
Easy.
Easy. You got this.
I stepped my dog voice down, and it took a bit. It's just straight up charisma. Dirty 20.
30-20, nice. Okay. One of them, you see these like green eyes from under his helm, kind of like widen in surprise as he didn't expect anyone to be showing up. And then as he looks to his right, he doesn't see anyone. And then he looks down a little bit, and then he sees you.
Hey!
Respect.
Gotta get my shots in when I can here.
Fair enough.
Whatever do you mean? The Sons of Solace, is that a rogue band on the Stygian plains?
You could call it something like that, but not those planes. Different planes. We're just not from here, and wondering what the whole city is about.
Oh, are you one of the ones that are climbing
Yeah.
the... Oh, sorry. You're looking to see what the city is about.
Yes.
Well, this is hell, you know. It's Stygia. It's eternal damnation, you know.
Right, got that, yeah.
So what the city is about punishment, and Teddy over here and I have been doing our time for how long has it been? 46 years,
Oh,
give or take.
We're working as guards for your punishment.
Yes, there was not much difference from our previous life and this one. So one could say our life was hell before.
Right. Oh, I know. I know about the wars and the fightings as well.
Seeing Gilroy talking, I like look over at Konsu and just kind of like nod towards the guy. I'm like, say the word, say the line.
come on.
Well,
Cut him
no,
off.
I think it's good. I think it's good that we're trying to pick the brain a little bit of the guard before we reveal our hand. But I'll be like, yeah, we are kind of new here, but one thing I was told was Zeta sucks.
What did you say?
What did you say?
How dare you!
Fucking 2 arms, brother.
The other guard or other soldier, his eyes narrow ever so slightly. You are with De Leon?
I'll do like a quick look around and then like a sly nod, like.
You say you have never been here before?
Never. I just defeated. Well, we just defeated. What was the name? Belial. and Fierna in the last floor. And, well,
Sure you did.
and we, well,
As I lean on my Rancer of torture.
I was gonna say, like, no, I was gonna say, I don't know why, but I have this image of just like, they're like, yeah, sure, and then standing behind him like the Undertaker is really holding it.
With a big,
I have,
big
like-
bident,
I
have,
waiting
like-
there.
I have like the infernal flames on
Yeah.
my shoulder. He's got the big thing on his thing.
Right next
Yeah,
to him is
okay,
Eddie
sure.
in the metal armor, just eyes glowing, just menacing, like, sure, you guys did.
Giant,
Probably
giant fucking lich, Draco lich flying up behind us.
Probably, we all probably still have the blood of those
What did
demons
you
on our
say?
face right now.
Look,
Sure.
I mean, it's important to kind of set a name for yourselves, but you don't want to be kind of. You get
Was it too
punished for
obvious?
lying.
Too obvious? Too much of a stretch?
A little bit, I mean. But you didn't know the code. One of you needs to run that way, make a commotion. And we'll take it on
We can, we can just do that
I
whole
look at
mirror
Eddie
image
with-
thing, no?
Back to his previous plan, and then
Yeah,
Gilroy
mirror
just
image.
takes off running.
Seems about right.
And if you can, that one there, he points to the ice devil on the right. That one, if we can remove him, will be beneficial later. If you need to get in and out of the city.
Tony, take note.
What's up with the one individual one? Do you not like him? Or?
Wait, like just like
It
remove him
disgusts
like
me. No, he's been blessed by the Lord of Lies.
oh, he's a super fucking soldier.
Does he look significantly different than the other ones?
The only thing I can really discern from him is instead of like these kind of beady golden eyes, it's just these shorn black matte instead of the
Yeah, it's
gold.
true sight.
Oof,
Think
thank God
the
we didn't
Lord
go
of
with
Lies
invisibility.
was... What was the main name? Was that...
Beelzebul.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebul.
Hey,
Bull.
boo.
Boo boo.
Yeah. I'm just gonna call him Beel.
Yeah. BL.
Bee boo.
Bee boo.
Alright, I'm going to kind of gather everyone, okay, and say, does anybody have any questions before we proceed?
Many, but we'll pass this time.
I'm more directing it towards my party, but
That makes sense.
what did you do to get you in hell?
Just keep going.
No, I feel like we should figure this out. Because I don't know if maybe your predisposition towards that one ice devil has some type of connotations back towards your life. Like maybe you don't like this.
To make it
Tone of his
quick,
skin.
from my understanding, everybody who has died has ended up in hell these days. Every single one.
Fair enough.
It's a good way to answer the question without answering it. Virgil, any questions?
No, pretty straightforward. Someone
I got-
distract, kill that guy, get into the city.
I'm gonna look around. Is there like a ton of guards and like stuff on the wall watching this entrance? Or like if we attack this one guy, we're just gonna get swarmed?
Think like the Black Gate in Lord of the Rings. There's like devils patrolling along the wall itself, looking down occasionally. A lot of ice devils, and some of these golden soldiers as well.
Hear me out. And he's gonna kind of I'll immediately squat down and kind of try to bring everyone down, and I'll draw a line for the wall in the snow. Is it all flat plains, or are there like hills or type of stuff around?
It's varying. You could probably find a.
Okay.
You
Could
have to
I?
like leave the road to do this, but
Could I? Well, I mean, could I? And I'm gonna kind of draw 2 guards, lead with my clones, create a commotion, and try to draw them maybe behind a hill or something, where I could potentially
Metal Gear
have
saw this.
a horrific 400 damage assassination behind one of these walls or one of these bluffs.
You could try. Sure, why not?
I'm gonna present that to the team. I could navigate them out this way, and maybe with one of you or two, we could do enough to perhaps end their lives a little sooner while our main group goes in, and then we just make our way through.
Give it a shot, as long as we can drag just the one out.
That's the plan.
And hopefully
Always.
his special eyes don't see through anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one looks different, that's for sure.
Virgil, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, what is this pendant doing? I'm gonna freaking just throw it away. Freaking Tony bringing shit we don't need.
You demanded you wanted this. Tony was keeping it in
I
his
didn't
bag.
demand it. I just
You
thought I was
100%
like, oh, I want
demanded it.
13 plus 25.
As Eddie is discussing the plan, your arm kind of like aches, that throbbing pain. It's getting worse, but there's something calling to you. You're not sure what.
Oh boy.
Dude,
I will-
this
I
is
will
one
say-
of those things. The thing wants to be on my arm. It wants to be on my arm.
I will say one thing. If we did take a long rest, I was gonna change the spell and the spell storing item that AV has
Hmm?
to heat metal. So that's the spell I'm gonna have in
Sure.
that little item.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'll cast mirror image on myself. And you'll see 2 more eddies
Right.
pop up. Do you need the information for this spell?
Yeah. As long as everyone's comfortable with knowing what this is, I have it up here as well.
Yeah.
The illusory duplicates.
Yeah,
Yes.
3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in a space until the spell ends, so it's 3 of them, not 2. Duplicates move with you, mimic your actions, shifting position, so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your action to dismiss the illusory duplicates. And essentially all it is that when I'm getting attacked, the enemy has to roll a d20,
Mhm.
and if it's, let me see, if you have the 3 duplicates, you must roll
You
a 6 or
roll it.
higher. Yeah, I do. To change the attack to a duplicate.
Oh.
And it gets higher.
Yeah.
The DC gets higher the less clones I have.
Less clones, yeah. This is what Griff had with his sword. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going. So who's going
So
behind the hill?
I'll direct. I'd say probably maybe Tony.
And Rithik?
I'd probably say Rithik should stay with the main team because he's kind of our powerhouse to stay with Virgil and Gilroy. I feel, maybe cocky thinking, but I feel with Tony and I we could kill these 2 ice devils.
That feels cocky to me. This isn't. I
I
think
could
we
try to use a whole.
As long as I'm not surrounded by
creature.
literally 2
I
devils,
think it-
Well, it's
3
not
people,
just-
and a
it's not
dragon.
It's not just Eddie, it's also Eddie and AV.
I still don't.
Finally, a fair fight for Tony.
It just takes one moment where they just fly up and say back up, and it's got to be one hit KO.
There should
I think it should be you, Tony, and
we got you
Rithik,
guys 6-2. We like
and then
those
me,
odds.
Gilroy, and Kansu are on the side.
I can cast hold creature or monster for any auto crit on melees.
We want to. If we
Well,
want
I
to do.
also, if it's a surprise, I get an auto crit anyways.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do it with as few spells
That's what I'm
as
saying.
possible.
Can-
Yeah, if we
and
just
we're
do
the-
just
we're-
melees.
We're 2 that we can do. I
Or,
use
yeah,
spells,
just
but mine
attacks.
is
Yeah.
attacks.
Fine with me.
So
And if it doesn't, I think it's better to secure it rather than risk it. If you take Rithik and Tony, that's more than enough in my head. There is no question in my mind.
I can also attack from a distance too, so I can just stand off to the side with the group, and then as long as I can see him, I can still get him.
Okay,
I
that also
can-
works.
I can cast as well.
Remember, we have to do it out of eyesight from the
Far
top
distance.
of the
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. I think we secure you boys going in, and then because Tony and I both can find ways into the fortress by ourselves. We're both kind of infiltratey, sneaky boys too.
Okay.
Well, like, we're all going together. Just once that guy's dead.
That's
we're
what I'm
also-
saying.
Yeah.
The plan is
Yeah.
once you kill that guy, we all go in together. There's
Yeah,
no
but I
need to
don't know what
separate.
happens as soon if we do pull him to the side.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happens if guards. Look, if it was that easy.
Hey, that's what the guard said. He said, make a commotion, get one, and then kill the other. If we just kill both, we should
Eddie will
technically
look
be
to
able
the
to go in.
group and he'll go, I know that it is that I have trust to earn in this group. I will leave it up to you gentlemen to decide who goes. He'll look at Gilroy. He'll say, you have my vote. And whatever you decide.
From what I understand, we have the gate we're trying to get through. We're trying to take a guard out, and then just go through. Right? That's the
Mhm.
idea.
Yep.
We may have to take out both the guards.
Yeah, because technically
sure
we
the
have
other
to
one will
distract one and kill the other. But if we kill one, we
What?
try to kill both.
Well, and he said killing the one was just because it'll make it easier if we're trying to come and go
Yeah.
later. So
Yeah.
we don't even necessarily need to kill him now, but it's just while we're here, we might as well.
Like, we have their protection to get into the city if we do this.
Well, hopefully.
Wait, well,
Tony, can you take him out?
so do we need to kill these guards? Are we planning on coming back out of the city?
Oh,
Who knows?
Who knows? We might have to.
We might have to, but it may make it easier.
Let's just say when meteors start falling on the city, we might want to leave.
And
Yeah, we are
at
on
that
a
point, do you
time
think the
crunch.
guards are gonna stand there like diligent little soldiers and just like,
You never know.
Honestly,
this is
probably.
where we die?
They're gonna be
For
like
all
the
you
ones
know,
from
And
they're
anyone
like,
who-
the dragon.
I would suggest if we're just trying to distract and potentially kill one, then I would say doing it with like a team of like 2 would be good. One person to like be there in case he needs to slit his throat, the other person distracting, who's nimble enough to kind of meet up with a. That would be my call.
Because Eddie, you have 2 duplicates,
3.
3.
3, and they can do whatever they want.
That's
It
enough
says,
of a
it says they
distraction.
mimic my actions, but I can direct them. It's up to Justin however he wants to flame it. It doesn't necessarily say.
Because it is a second level spell. Let's see.
So essentially, they're just like if you're looking at a mirror, they don't do
It
anything.
duplicates. The duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting position. So essentially, think of it like this: they're kind of like,
Like double team in Pokemon?
Double team in Pokemon.
yeah. So they you can't let them flying off, right? It's just
Yeah.
they're kind of around you.
And then whoever is killing the guards or distracting them also takes our contraband, whatever it is, Librium, anything, so that they can just get over the wall through whatever the rest of us go through the gate legitimately.
Mhm.
That's the plan.
Well, I think the plan is
We're killing off the
distract,
guards.
kill, and then we all go through together.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
Like,
stealing the
I don't think anyone's gonna have to sneak in. Hopefully. Like after by themselves.
Oh yeah, if we successfully
stick together as a group.
Okay, great.
Can you communicate with Sunshine telepathically?
Good question. I
Because
think so.
a very attractive unicorn Pegasus might be a good distraction.
That
for
was
a
actually
sing-
thinking that too.
for
If
a
we would have
single
brought
guard.
Pegasi,
Is
Sunshine.
Is Sunshine back with the Dragonlance?
Yep.
Yes, link to the cast. Yes.
We were trying to see a donkey kind of,
I mean,
you know.
if you could call Sunshine to come in and be the distraction, while Eddie tries to lure the other one out,
If he's still alive.
Good and done.
and then kill the one behind the hill, hopefully quickly and quietly.
I will explain Tony where I'm going to lead him to, and I will instruct Tony to hide in the snow like a little mischievous boy.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. There is many facets to this plan. Gilroy, you're gonna commandeer Sunshine to make the distraction with him in the air, correct?
Correct. I don't have to be on him.
I'm gonna get you to make a performance check for him and just hold on to your number. We'll call for it. Because we're trying to pull them together. So Gilroy's doing that. Eddie, you've got your mirror image going. You're gonna try to get the other one, the non-problematic one, to this kind of like sheltered area. Is that correct?
No, I think I'm trying to bring out the problematic one.
Oh, you're gonna bring out the problematic one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
one
one with
The
the
one,
black
the one
guys.
we're supposed to be getting rid of.
Yeah, the one that
Okay.
with the black guys.
Okay. Okay. So we'll come back to you then. Tony, you're kind of sequestering yourself in preparation for the sneak attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead and make me a stealth check. Kansu, in this plan, what are you doing?
I think I'm part of the other group. I don't know how far away the guard is, but if we're within 120 feet, I might cast from afar and
Okay.
hold a spell for then. But right now I'm part of the other group, so I'm looking from the FR outside in.
Where's the innocent bystanders?
Okay, so I'm gonna get you to roll a perception to kind of gauge, make sure you're keeping aware of what's happening. Rithik, you're with the concert group, or you're with the other group?
Kansu.
Okay.
It's me, Kansu, and Virgil.
Okay, so that's easy.
And
You-
Galroy.
And Gelroy is going to be doing the commandeering though, so he won't do this one.
Yep.
You three are do the perception checks. So, and Locke is going to give the group he's with advantage. Is what he's going to do.
Who's he with?
Really with.
He would probably be with the group that's going to approach first. I think is what he would do.
The perception group?
Alright, so it's advantage.
Yeah.
See, I feel like we're just gonna kind of like be slowly walking towards the gate and like I don't know, like looking around.
Yeah.
Like we're like taking in the sights basically, waiting for it all to pop off. And hopefully
Absolutely.
work.
So we get the perception group to roll. I'm gonna get you guys all to roll, and we're gonna total your numbers for this grand plan. Then I will mark them in each down individually as well. All right. So Rithik, Locke.
Hey, what was camera face?
No, I'm counting. Big number.
I was like, what just happened?
No, I'm counting.
Okay, and then Eddie and Eddie, as you are approaching.
Do you want me to tell you what I had in mind for how I'm gonna try to pay attention?
You can explain it to me. Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't asked you to roll for a reason.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'll let you tell me what you had in mind. Because the whole point is that I'm supposed to draw attention to myself.
Oh. Then you don't even need to roll. This is all gonna kind of happen rather simultaneously, but at some point during this, that matte black-eyed ice devil, its eyes are gonna blink sideways, and then if the insect's eyes could furrow, they would.
You know what I have in mind?
Okay.
The boys. The scene where Homelander's looking out into the crowd and Butcher is turned around towards him, staring at him from the crowd. I think Eddie would walk up and stare straight at that bug-eyed one, and I think he's almost trying to, if I could, intimidate the one that has the black eyes.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intimidation roll. While Eddie's rolling, let's get the perception squads rolls.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay.
You don't see what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, it wasn't like the newest
No.
episode.
It was way
Nah,
back.
Oh,
It's been
it's
pretty
like
season.
first season or second.
Yeah, I was
one?
gonna
Quite
say.
previous.
Because
I
I've
do
seen
recall
that,
it. Yeah. All right, Rithik, what do we got?
12.
Virgil.
36.
Put it in the chat.
22.
In the Discord.
And Gilroy's performance check.
Natural 1.
Write it down.
Take away that 20.
Damn it, Sunshine.
Also, did Virgil, did Wilbur, sorry, did I actually use a coin last? I don't think
Yes, you
Glacia
did.
offered me to use a coin.
You did to get out of the avalanche.
No, I told her to make a,
No,
To-
you
to
had to.
prove
You had to
her-
break the coin to
he
get out of
didn't
the avalanche.
mention it. He didn't say it specifically.
Yeah,
No.
you had to break it to make your spell stronger to get out of the avalanche.
I don't remember it being specifically spoken.
Yeah, you had to break it. I remember.
Hey, let him answer!
Will is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, Will is correct.
I will take one off, but I don't remember being told that I had to.
Unfortunately, yeah, that was a requirement that time.
Unfortunately,
To-
got
Tony, stealth check.
Alright, well,
37.
I'll believe you every time now.
Never trust.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Tony, you fade into the roaring mists of the Stygian plains, even here with the whipping of this inverse tornado. You are a shadow amongst shadows, and you make your way to the kill site.
Sharpening his teeth.
Virgil, you're watching, taking in the sights. You and Rithik and Konsu locate potential other portcullies in case the plan goes sideways. You mark denizens on top of the walls, patrolling, kind of gauging what's the best time to kind of initiate the plan.
Why are you laughing? I don't know.
Because it's the natural one that's coming. That's
What
why
are you
he's
talking
laughing.
about?
Natural one on the
Laugh.
Pegasus.
Yep.
I don't know
He's
what you mean.
literally laughing because of that. Something's about to happen.
He's about to
Oh.
die.
Kill Sunshine!
Sunshine's gonna die.
Eddie, as your mirror images fade around, you're almost like making that sound beside you. Your eyes lock with the black-eyed ice devil, whose eyes, again, if they could furrow dew, you see the nattering of teeth, and then you hear the sound of wing.
Oh no.
I picture the sound of like a plane crashing, like that.
The sound of wings flapping.
A second Pegasus has hit the tower.
You hear the sound of
Law and order.
you hear the sound of wings flapping, galloping hooves through the wind current. Sunshine breaks through the wind. You Sunshine and Gilroy kind of match eyes. Gilroy, you give him a thumbs up. He's performing excellently, executing the plan flawlessly.
Mm.
Unfortunately,
Oh no, can I give him
That-
a +5 or something? Does it change
Nope.
anything?
It's
Oh
no
natural
no.
one.
that moment of connection between the two of you, unfortunately, distracted Sunshine enough that his left forehoof and his wing get caught in this toilet bowl like
Oh, no.
effect of the inverse tornado, and all you see is
Oh
As-
no.
Sunshine gets launched up into the sky and out of sight.
Oh.
Goodbye, sunshine.
As everyone looks up towards the
Wilbur.
sky, there is a moment here where everyone in Stygia watches that Pegasus get launched.
Go, go, go now!
Why do I hear Creed? Can you take me higher?
And that's how we're gonna end tonight.
No.
Go, go, go,
That
go.
You guys
was
make
the
a
perfect distraction.
Oh, it still is. You guys are making a beeline for the city as you guys watch this Pegasus. Oh no.
Oh no.
He couldn't
Well,
keep a
Mister,
straight
if I've
face
ever seen
because
it.
of the Pegasus.
Goodbye, sunshine.
Goodbye,
Well,
Sunshine.
dang it.
Well, Sunshine 2.0.